Fuck, come on. I was trying to go through this really quickly. I didn't even need an intro for this. So I'll explain. Hold on. Okay. With link posted. Hashtag link posted. That's the new thing. The new trend sweeping the nation. I drank an appy juice, and now my stomach hurts, and I'm like sweating. It's like fighting me. I'm just gonna show you. I want to play the Nintendo Switch 2 again, and I want Thursday since, of course, the countdown is now over. We now have the Nintendo Switch 2 in our hands. The Nintendo Switch, as far as I'm concerned, is dead. I have 8 games that I want to play, and I want Thursday to be like a rotating Nintendo Switch 2 spot, which means I could do a 3 or 4 minute intro, let's say 3, because it's coming up on 3 now, and then I have to dedicate 22 minutes to each game. Oh, I have it. So I have a timer on my phone. Is 22 minutes enough time to do anything in a video game? Let's find out. I think we're about to get to the bottom of this. Can we even do one cup? I just wanted to continually play. Okay, well, now I can talk normal, right? I got 22 minutes to play Mario Kart. I got the entire set behind me. I should spread these out if it's going to be such a close camera like that. I wanted to have a cool little, while the game's loading. Never mind, the game doesn't take at all to load. I've actually been playing this game. I don't need to speed through it. Andrew, calm down. We have 22 minutes in this. We should at least get into the race, and then we can talk. Then we'll talk. My people will talk to your people. No, I want the Rob Hog. I want the Nintendo. Can I have the Nintendo? I want Mario Kart DS Duo. Now, on my own account that I've been playing because I wanted to, this time around, keep the stream series while also be able to, like, play the games I purchased in my own free time, which I don't have a lot of. But every night I've been playing this game, Mario Kart World, in handheld mode. And handheld mode feels really good. Using a separate account, and I did way better on that account. Like, I did 3 stars 150cc with all of them. And now that I'm on stream, I'm going to do terribly. I could show you the account to prove, but I don't think I really... Does anyone care that much about what I'm saying right now? What I was saying in the intro, 3 minutes really goes by when you're not really thinking about it. I don't think these courses... Well, I guess if we're at the 2 minute mark now, we'll see how long these courses normally take. Can I turn this up for me? Too much. There are 8 games, 6 Nintendo Switch Day 1 exclusives that I played over the entire weekend. If you didn't watch that, I would highly suggest, I don't know. I would watch it, but also they're very long. They really exist just archival purposes for me. Also, I learned that you can do a little... Okay, it's not going well. I'll be honest. I'm not doing too hot. So to get the 3 stars, can I... yes, to get the 3 stars on the cup, you need to get first place in all 4 of the races. So if I fuck up even once, I need to start over. And again, dedicating 22 minutes to this. I think I could do it. I think I have more carts unlocked on my other... You ran right into that. On my other save. But I have less characters. It's a lot easier to get multiple characters using the Kamek item when playing in multiplayer. What the fuck is wrong with me? I fucked the whole thing. It's over. The run's dead. So yeah, because there are 8 games I want to go through, I think it's a lot more fun to dedicate, like, to have these be shorter, softer versions. And one thing about me, I'm always shorter and softer. Versions of the Nintendo Switch 2 weekend, where I have Thursday be the rotating Switch day. I saw that, and I didn't do nothing about it. Alright, whoever is in first is in for a rude awakening. Right. If you do the tricks forward, you go faster. If you do the tricks backwards, you go higher. I believe this to be true, so it might as well be true. Keeping this shit on me for when I need it for a rainy day. I just realized this game doesn't really facilitate me reading the chat. There are other games, like that of Survival Kids, Bravely Default, Yakuza. Yakuza, I don't even know if we can make any progress in 22 minutes, but... Ones that I don't want to, not that I don't want to play, but I really don't have the desire to play as much as your Mario Kart World, your Tears of the Kingdoms, your Pokemon Violet asterisk, and then also, like, I like Fast Fusion. Welcome Tour is in there somewhere. So yeah, if you do the back trick, you go a little higher. And I figured that out because we figured that out on stream. I'm just going to assume that nobody here watched the Nintendo Switch 2 launch stream because they went all day, it was during a weekend, and they were long. So let's assume we're all getting acquainted with the Nintendo Switch 2 for the first time. This is good, then. I am on my main, Dry Bones, riding my main squeeze, Rob, the Rob Hog. ROB is an acronym for Robotic Operating Buddy. We still don't know what HOG is an acronym for. I think it's Hobotic Operating Gutty. Wow, nailed that one. I have a clap for this. Why did it go right before? This is like a horror jump scare. All right, enough of that. I'm talking like I only have 22 minutes on stream. I'm gonna be here the full 3 hours. It's just that the game switches every 22 minutes. Which is enough time to get a Mario Kart Cup in, probably. How many more Thursdays are there before Bonanza comes out? I did not do my trick in time. But this is good. I can get better items. In theory. See, the goal, the winning strategy in Mario Kart is you want to purposefully lose so you get good items. And then instead of coming in 24th, you actually come in 13th. A marked improvement. There's traffic here. I saw people complaining about this. And I watched other streamers play this. I don't know how people were reading the chat while they were playing. I'm fighting for my life right now. I can't take my eyes off the road. That's dangerous. I'm gonna have my license revoked. My license to, wait for it, kill. See that shit? Har Thursdays, yeah. Well, because every Thursday since, I'm gonna get blue shelled. Banana! I almost got around it with that banana play. You see that banana pool? Crazy. And I'm gonna get hit again. Thursday, or as I like to call it Thursday, from like, what, July onward, was taken up by the Nintendo Switch. I don't know, taken up sounds a lot more malicious than what I intended to say. That slot was the Nintendo Switch, as we were saying goodbye to the Nintendo Switch. But now, the goodbyes are over and the hellos are in season. Can I do tricks on this? Yeah. You mind hey, sir, do you mind if I do tricks on this? Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Can I grind this? Sir, can I grind on this, please? Do you mind if I do tricks on it? Sorry, I got really excited. But, there is no but. Now when you're playing as Dry Bones, I think I'm gonna fuck up. I think I am a fuck up. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm a fuck up. Yeah. Do tricks on it. Can't do nothing right. Because I'm on lap 3. And if they lap me, that's laughable. I think I'm fucked. I think I fucked the whole thing. I think I blew it. I think we gotta start over. Why did I use that there? Wait a minute. I think we just hit him. And I got hit as well. We're good. Keep sniping him. Get him, Luigi. Yeah. Yeah. Kill him. He's wicked. Dude, wait a minute. Luigi may have just saved my bacon. I'm thinking about bringing that phrase back. No way. My patron saint of Luigi. Isn't that everyone's patron saint when it comes to capitalism? I would just hit with a wash of sadness. Yo, what's up, Ultras? BH and Limp Bizkit in my ear on the wage cage. That's how you gotta content max. You gotta have 2 different sets of headphones. Right ear, first phone. Left ear, second phone. You gotta have 2 phones. Get some more AirPods for this as well. And you gotta be listening to 2 people talking at once and then it sounds like they're having a conversation. If you really want to BH Ultra Max, I mean, obviously you would, by the way, you want to hold accelerate as soon as the... Donkey Kong and his iconic dabs. I remember back in the old arcade cabinets when when Jumpman would fall down a pit and Donkey Kong would hit the dab on him. I forgot what I was saying. That threw me for a fucking loop so bad. Dabbing is like to the point now where it's looped. Oh, you can also slipstream by staying behind a cart. I learned all these mechanics in my time overseas. Soon enough, I'll be able to beat my wife and also play the video game. Ah. What is wrong with me? Yeah, we gotta do... even in a kart racing game, I'm a terrible shot, so I need to do melee attacks. I'm going all up in their biz. I'm gonna save my own bacon. I'm tired of imagine a movie where the protagonist gives an impassioned speech. It's a very serious film. Perhaps about societal issues. And I'm tired of waiting for somebody to come save my bacon. When am I gonna save my own bacon? And it's played completely straight. That's the kind of movie I want to make. I feel like people don't be saving their bacon anymore. I don't even like bacon. Can I be real for a second? Do you guys mind if I'm earnest, if I'm honest here? If I say something that might get me crucified? I think really it is a texture thing. If I keep grinding the rail, can the blue shell still hurt me? I know they're like easier to avoid. Not for a guy like me. The items also stick to the rail. So even if they're green shells and they're behind you, they'll still likely hit you even if you do turn. Which wouldn't be the case with normal green shells. I still haven't quite nailed, the rail grinding. Well, I don't want to say I've nailed the rail grinding because I just fucked it up. Even Picasso made some mistakes. What is going on? Alright, see, no, I'm perfect at the rail grinding. I wanted to say, the wall running, not quite as much. That one's a little lost on me. Dude, what is going on? What's going on? Please let this race end because I made so many career fumbles and I do not want to reap what I sow. I think it's over. Hammer! I'm keeping that bomb with me. Got two phones like Kevin Gates. I got a Segway like Kevin Smith. I'll be riding that shit around, mall cop style. Okay, so we're making good time. We're about halfway through our 22-minute expended time for Mario Kart. That's going to happen once a week. However, this race this is the race I least consistently get first place in. Legitimately, Cup 1, or Mushroom Cup or whatever, is what I had to go back to after 100%ing the other cups first. Because it was so difficult to get first place in this race. Maybe it wasn't difficult as much as I was just getting really poor luck and Donkey Kong kept crossing me. Don't cross me. Kept passing me near the tail end of the race. It's a very long race. We got some 8 laps. We have a sum of 8 laps. So this 22-minute adventure gives me about 2 attempts at this. And like I said, we need to get first place in all of the cups. So even though we got first place in the first 3, if we don't get first place in this race, then we need to start over. Or we just do it again. You know, is it worth even watching the end animation? I think you still get all of the coins you got in the races, even if you quit. I'm pretty sure. That actually might not be true. But now that we're high enough in the coins, it calculates them or rounds them by 100. So I think when we left off on stream, we unlocked the cart. I almost said cart piece. Oh my god, I'm still fucking Mario Kart 8 brained. I said this on the pod, on the Switch to Ultra podcast, but I think Mario Kart Worlds is going to be my Smash Ultimate in terms of Mario Kart. Because before Smash Ultimate, I was playing Smash Bros. Games. I was playing as much as anyone else played. But I was just playing like with my friends, and I was just kind of just like shielding and running around and doing bullshit. Smash Ultimate felt so good to play. That was the first game where I like legitimately started. I don't want to say taking it seriously, because I don't take any video game seriously. We had this discussion when when Faye was raging here, and Ranch was here talking about League and how much it weighs on you as a man. But I don't really rage at video games. I don't think that's like a proper use of your energy. And I don't want to tell people to like not feel their feelings, you know? Because I used to think like, oh, any kind of anger is all bad. Like, keep that shit down. Because I wanted to be the chill guy. But the two extremes are bad, right? Being way too angry and not feeling anger at all are, I don't want to say equally as bad, but both pretty bad. You know, you need to feel your emotions. You need to feel upset when you're upset and allow your body to feel upset. You don't have to take it out on people, but you do have to allow your body to feel it. Did you see that shit? Oh, I got this on lock. I'm going to jinx it by saying that. I just realized I'm going to die someday. You guys ever think that you know, I never took any of the games seriously. Like, I wanted to play them, and I wanted to be good at them, but not enough to, like, you know, lose a chess match and then smash the table and then shake someone's hand aggressively. Modern day reference. Pop culture thing you've heard of. BH Ultra video. BH Ultra live. Oh, fuck. Whoa, Kenny. I think I got it, actually. I think that was easy as fuck. That I feel like I understand the tech of this Mario Kart game better than any other Mario Kart game. And in the way that Ultimate, when I was playing Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, that was the first game that I felt like I wanted to go to tournaments, play against strangers, and also play online against strangers, and I could do decent for myself. Mario Kart World, although I haven't played online at all, because I want to unlock the things in the game, and I don't think you can unlock anything by playing online. And we said this on the podcast as well. I kind of like that you're constantly unlocking things in this game just by playing the game, right? Just the general day-to-day of going through this game, you will unlock things just by playing, right? If we get a certain amount of coins, we're going to unlock the next card. And there's always going to be a lot, I mean, not always, but there's going to be a lot more cards. I haven't unlocked all the costumes or all the characters. All right, we got about, I'm sorry for that. Wait, we have 7 minutes. 7 minutes to do this cup. Maybe we bleed a little bit over in a welcome tour. Who knows? But regardless, this attempt needs to be the attempt. And I'm going to do 22 minutes of this every Nintendo Switch stream. Nintendo Switch 2 stream. It's also a lot easier to look at. The HDR was so fucked up on the first day of us playing this that playing in this level, we couldn't even tell what was hazard sand and what was real sand. Especially here. Like, this was just one giant yellow picture. And I don't even know what I did to fix the HDR, but I'm glad I did. Because it looks so different on the TV. And I probably wouldn't have noticed it until, like, this moment in this course. But Switchy noticed it way before because of the oversaturation. But yeah, I'm going to win this. I got a good feeling. I think this is a Mario Kart game. Expert analysis as always, Andrew. I could be right. Try and argue with me. Yeah, stay mad, Twitter. I just said it. I think this is a Mario Kart game. Yeah, I said it. Okay, I'm not first. I am first. Man, my observations are way off today. I was using present tense, and now it's the present. What place do you think Ultra's going to play? So I'm thinking third, lol. I'm going to come in first. I'm going to come in 24th just to spite you. If I can't win, then I'm going to lose hard. But yeah, I think I understand this a little better. And I'm actually pretty decent at it. As far as a Mario Kart game goes. I mean, I always thought it was hard to be good at Mario Kart and it was all luck. But then I would constantly lose. My wife beat the shit out of me. And then also beat me in Mario Kart. But I can never win. But now I'm in my training arc. Why are you invisible? And oh wait. Ah, go, 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 go! Sorry. Ah. Alright, clock's ticking. Can I do the rest of this cup in 5 minutes? Probably not. Will my heart break if I bleed into welcome tour time a little bit? Not so much. See, 22 minutes isn't really... It's kind of the... I don't want to say the sweet spot, because it feels like I'm rushing. Are you gooning or are you edging? Oh, I wanted that. Tribones has no costumes in this game. Oh, we don't have swoops yet. That's what we figured out while playing over last weekend. The console, the first day of the Nintendo Switch stream was last Thursday. These Thursdays have been a very important day in the timeline of Nintendo, at least for us on this stream. It was 38 Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket countdowns. Yeah, this section looked awful. It looks fine now. All leading to the 39th Thursday. That was the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. And now, a Thursday later, we're now fully complete, we've now fully finished week 1 of the Nintendo Switch 2. And I have been playing the Nintendo Switch 2 all of those days. I played it Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Man, I've been streaming every day. It doesn't feel like it. Since I've started work, like editing work on the next video, it now feels like, okay, now I'm ready to move again. Back to business as usual. Monkey business as usual. I'm worried about this Toadette creature. But this isn't even supposed to be the main rival of this cup. It's supposed to be Daisy. Again, if I fuck up even once, I don't know, I don't have the time to start over. So I would just faff around in the overworld. The overworld! Maybe I can unlock some more costumes. I'm going to the Shy Guy Bazaar. Please give me something new. It's Charge and Fuck again. Are the character transformations location-based? I've heard some rumblings. I said this on the pod as well. I'm just going to assume that anyone watching this has either, one, not watched the Nintendo Switch 2 launch weekend streams, because there are a lot of them, or haven't watched the latest episode of the Switch 2 Ultra podcast. It's got nothing to do with Nintendo. I should have gone down there. It is sponsored by China, though. I forgot what I was saying entirely. Banana. Oh, fuck you. Fucking dork. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh. And if you want to stay in first, that's on you, baby. Why did I do that? I saved your life. You owe me, baby Peach. Yo, BHU, who, in your unhumble opinion, had the best showcase of games last weekend? Like, what company or what presentation? Because some of my favorite games, like if I'm ranking the games individually, the games I'm most excited for were at the Summer Games Fest. But overall, I think that PlayStation had a better presentation. Probably just by the sheer capita of... One, it was short. It was like 40 minutes. Everything else wasted my time. And I like Astrobot. I like Marvel Dokkan. I like Marvel Tekken. I'm sure there was something else that was interesting to me. All the games, more or less, even if I'm not going to play all of them, seemed to be... There wasn't, like, a miss in there. There was maybe a couple that I didn't care that much about, as someone who doesn't really play the PlayStation, but... Oh, the only thing I didn't care about is the Snake Eater remake. I really have no... Like, I'm not going to say, like, oh, we got to boycott this game, because ultimately, like, I don't... You can play whatever you like as long as it's not Hogwarts Legacy, you know? That's the only game I think you should boycott. But I don't want to see a Metal Gear remake made by the company that fired Kojima remaking a game that Kojima made, you know, without his involvement at all. I don't think you should remake a game without the involvement of the people who worked on it, at least a little bit, right? Maybe just, like, to advise. But I know that Kojima has nothing to do with that, and they just want a new Metal Gear game, and they don't have anyone that could make a new Metal Gear game, so they're just remaking the old ones. And I don't even particularly love Snake Eater. I never really felt the incentive to play it, and I definitely don't want to play the remake. But yeah, overall, I think the State of Play was the best presentation, but the games I'm most excited about are... Oh, I forgot the full title. It's There's No Ghosts in the Manor, I think. Felt That. Felt That I'm the most excited for. And Mouse P.I. for Hire. Those three games stand out the most to me. Everything else I could really give or take. And more Astrobot, of course. That's in July. I gotta prepare for that. That's what I wanted to say about this this show segment, right? We're doing a rotating Nintendo Switch 2 day now, and maybe Thursday will always just be the Switch day so I can really get those times in. But I can, now that I'm doing the podcast, only do about 3 weekday streams. And I'm currently playing through DK64 to get to, we'll prepare for Bonanza. I don't think Deltarune will be super long. Maybe Chapter 3 and 4 individually both take like 2 streams. So 4 overall. But games are going to keep coming out. I need to focus on my backlog. Aren't we all sponsored by China? Xbox Showcase kicked ass. Did it? They showed off their handheld for like 2 minutes and then didn't really talk about it. And then it was mostly like remakes. It just, I'm not saying it was bad. It just wasn't games I particularly cared about. Like, I know that Gears remake and crossplay is a big deal, but it's not a big deal to me. We know that Silksong is a launch title for the Xbox Ally. I don't know if I'll get that at launch. I mean, I did just get the Switch too. Also, the Switch 2 in the first weekend, I think already outsold the entirety of the PC handheld market. So, it'd be nice for Valve to, like... I don't know how I would say respond, because I know, like, they just... I don't know. I think the Steam Deck has its problems. And for people that complain about the Switch price, I think any company that goes for a cheaper alternative will ultimately win, like, a popular vote. But the thing is, I don't think any company will. Like, I highly doubt that the Ally will be cheaper than the Switch 2. Just like how the Steam Deck was, like $1,000. Maybe for, like, the one with the most space. But I rarely ever use it now. One, because I don't really have the free time anyway. And now I'm playing on my Switch 2. But yeah, for me, I think State of Play, just because I watched the entirety... I watched all of them in one day. And Summer Games Fest was, like, long as fuck. Xbox Showcase was deceptively shorter than the video seems because of the Outer Worlds 2 Direct. They just called it a Direct right after. And then they, and the game's on Game Pass, so it's no skin off my ass. But on Steam, it's $80. So it's the second game to be $80. And if you didn't think Mario Kart was worth 80, then I don't know. Outer Wilds might not be worth 80 either. Again, it doesn't really, I can't weigh, oh, I almost just fucked up. I think I did fuck up. I can't really weigh in on this because, one, I got the bundle, so my Mario Kart was $50. And two, I pay for Game Pass. But that's not even, like, those are things that anybody can do, right? I got fucked. Wearing a big shirt that says, I got fucked today. Ask me about my fuck. Alright. Let's drift down the spiral staircase. There's still time. I could still make it back. Oh, I'm gonna make it back. Play it. Count. Make it straight. Dude! Ah! Well, that was nice. Now we're going to play Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I guess I should keep this going. And then when it hits 44, then we switch. Game pricing is starting to feel like how it did during the SNES era. Yeah, that's the thing, is that, like, I don't want to go to bat for Nintendo, but I never thought this was like, oh, Nintendo all of a sudden being greedy. I thought it was more of like a harbinger of things to come. Like, I didn't see $80 Mario Kart and think, that's preposterous. No other company would do that. I saw that and thought, ugh, this is the way things are going to be now. So I need to really focus on what games I want to play. Obviously, I could keep playing Astro Bot, because there's a free update for that in July. Anything that's on Game Pass, maybe. I know there's, like, Indiana Jones DLC. Maybe I should have a rotating Xbox day, like have a rotating Switch day. Okay, I think I need to remove the Joy-Cons from the console, now that I can do this. Alright, I'm gonna fucking suck at this. I'm gonna lock in, though. I need the Joy-Con. Alright, we're going mouse mode. I'm gonna get strapped up. Uses... Wait. Hold a Joy-Con 2. Okay, I thought it was saying it uses 2. Let me go grab my Joy-Con 2 real quick. You guys mind if I grip my Joy-Con? Let's connect. Let's connect. You could play my Wii. Here. Grab my Wii. Am I the first person to compare the Wiimote to a penis? That might be the best joke ever, actually. I just beat the second world Astrobot last night. Dude, Astrobot fucking rules. Do I really need both of them? Dude, I've had this oscillating fan on me this entire stream. The second I stood up, I was wafted with how hot it was in my room. What the fuck happened? What is the weather like today? I'm stalling. His ass does not want to play Welcome Tour. Oh, it's a measly 87 degrees. I turned on the air conditioning. I don't feel it, though. I let out like 4 to 5 silent farts the entire time I was standing. There are some upsides to having a room to yourself. As much as I like playing with people, I like playing with power. And boy, do I feel powerful holding these Joy-Cons. Let me do some math real quick. I'm stalling again. 1, 2, and then I have to miss those, and then Donkey Kong. Alright, so, not counting today, 2 more Nintendo Switch 2 days. So I hope we make some progress, because once Donkey Kong starts up, I'll want to do that on the Thursdays. Okay, actually I want to use the arm of this desk as a way to, like, hoist my mouse up. Love Twitch. Said there was no stream. Yeah, it'll do that sometimes. Okay, I can't quite see the screen. Oh, I am controlling too. Oh, fuck off. Okay. Oh, I switched my arms around and now I don't know which one's which. How many do I need? This is how they want you to play GoldenEye with 2 controllers. Ah! What's the record? 20? Which means it's 30. Alright. Let's sit normal style. Let me move my handy notebook full of notes. Move this wire. Okay, I'm going to lean back, and I'm just going to turn my brain off, shut my eyes, and just go like this. I'll become a wizard. Where's the other guy? Alright. The Nintendo Switch has become like a limb. Is this a 2-player joint, or am I really... Okay. I can do this. Everyone shut up for a second. Because some of the games, like the touching game, are simply easier with 2. See, like, a lot of these minigames are fun. I think they should have focused on this being a multiplayer game. Granted, Mario Kart is a multiplayer game, but I forgot which one I was moving. Okay, but there's a secret third thing, right? There's gotta be. No, it's just the 2. Okay. Right. All I need is 99 gold. Can I... Alright, I'm controlling with the Joy-Cons then. Your boy is getting strapped up. Back up, show me what you're gonna do now. Did my Limp Bizkit line up with your Limp Bizkit? Let me guess. I did it all for the nookie. Huh? The nookie. So you can take that, yeah. Alright, let's go back into the Joy-Con 2's inner ear. Oh, wait, I could do this. Oh, fucking Rumble Falls. Alright. I locked in so hard on this the first... I could do this. Hold on, what? Where did I... Genuinely, where did I put my phone? Oh, right. I wanted to check out YouTube chat. What happened to the Twitch stream? Also, hello, YouTube chat. It's right here. I've been impressed so far with the battery life of the Joy-Con 2. Like, they fucking last forever, almost. That's not something that even, like, was on my radar. Speaking of on my radar. Because I've never really felt the need to... When I'm playing in handheld mode, I just want to play in handheld mode. Need to be, what, 3 kilometers away? I feel it here. Ah, okay. Yeah, what? That's 85. We need to be 3. Okay. I'm using the lines on the screen. I feel congested today. It gets to a certain point where it vibrates like so vigorously that it doesn't even feel like it's vibrating. Does that make sense? Ah, 80 again. Does it beat harder or does it beat faster? I guess I don't know what it... This feels right. Ah, come on. I wish you would, like, give me an example of what it's supposed to feel like. Because I'm kind of flying blind a little bit here. Beating hard and fast on the Nintendo Switch, too. I've only got so much time. See, now all of a sudden, 22 minutes feels like an eternity. I was getting farther from it, but it felt better. Does that make sense? What if I put this on my crotch? Would that help me play better? That I have more see, I wanted to say taste buds. I have more feeling. I have more nerves in there. I actually have no calluses on my hand, but several calluses on my balls. You got soft balls, brother. You've never worked a hard days in your life. That's terrible. That was awful, Andrew. The joke was hilarious. Alright, let's do lap now. Let's focus on the lap. What if I wear shorts and just have this, like, switch to skin, exposed skin? Say your cock is basically an inbuilt compass. Yeah, it points towards my wife. Sorry, I mean, the thing is, the cheer is children, and I don't want to... That's right, children! My cock... Alright. Here. That's... I'm doing awful now, all of a sudden. I'm gonna start rolling them like dice. Here. That was just a shot in the dark. I didn't even try with that one. I gave up immediately. Okay. I'm two-handing this ish. Okay, is it more to the right? It has to be... Oh, okay. It's got to be 3. I'm strapping in. Hold on. Oh, does it stop there? Is it melded together? Is it Melvin? Alright. It's maybe 2 strap. I put the strap on the wrong end. No, I'm not ready. No. Oh, he's dialed in. Okay. The fucking Facebook. Okay, so when I went, I've noticed that it's often farther left than where I am. So last time, the reason I got a 12 is because I felt where I thought it was, and then I moved more left, even though that felt wrong. Does it just beat faster and harder? Interesting. Okay, that's a new one. So you've gone through games each at the length of a Seinfeld episode. I hope you have fun. I guess that is true. Your average episode installment. I wanted to say that 22, I wouldn't say it's the sweet spot, but it's fast that I never get bored other than when I'm playing fucking Bravely Default. Is that even enough time to finish an island survival, kids? See, what I'm saying is 22 minutes means I have to rush or else I just wasted time. So I'm sort of like speed running all 8 of these games individually. If you really think about it, that's not it. Yeah, not at all. It didn't feel right. But I did about a 3-minute intro. So at 22, 44, about 47, which is in about 3 minutes, I'm done with this game. And then I'm moving on to Fast Fusion? Question mark? And I accomplished like 1 task per game. And then in, let's say 22, let's say 6, 7, 8. In about 8 streams of this, it will have been worth 1 stream of each game individually. But there's a lot of these games that I don't want to stream individually. And maybe by next week I do this, I'm like, I don't want to play Bravely Default anymore. But I thought I should at least give it a shot, right? There's only 6 exclusive launch games. Maybe I should look at the list of Nintendo games. And see if they added anything else. Because I missed out on Another Code and Endless Ocean. Fuck you! How? That's fine. It's fine. Mario Kart, I 100%ed a cup on 150cc. I almost said PlayStation. What? Nintendo. Okay, now the apple juice is fighting its way out. Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. I got 2 medals. Fast Fusion, I don't know. I'm going to buy a fast car. Maybe after each of these streams, I pick 1 game to eliminate and then switch it off for something else. Because I do. The thing is, I want to go back to 3D World and get all those character stamps again. But I would need a full squad, you know? Pourquoi? Okay. I'm leaving the mouse there. You can see my hand is raised and it's shaking. Shaking the whole damn couch. But I know you belong, that it's not going to be here because even when it feels right, it isn't. Does that make sense? But this feels so right. Well, I have 30 seconds, so it's either this or it's not. Alright, I got a new record. It's not fucking 3, but That's as good as it's gonna get, at least right now. We'll come back to this. What we need to do is change the grip order. Also, Guard, is it possible for you to switch the Twitch category, or do I have to do it manually? Because to me, that seems kind of not worth it. I guess I could do it now because the game is loading. Fast. Whoa, that loaded fast, huh? Fast Fusion. 4 viewers. And guess what? They're all funneling into me now. Did I switch it? Steam info failed the update. Alright, we're playing fucking Mario Kart then. If you're here to watch Mario Kart, boy, you gonna be... Boy, do you have egg on your face. Okay. Still on Subsonic. I didn't do this in single player. I have the Mechagaiva. Oh, like MacGyver? Hold on. Let me go to the shop real quick. The most expensive one, or are these all equal amount expensive, is 10,000. Oh, a lot of these are 10,000. But I could probably get that in a number of streams, in a certain point of view. So let me do some math here. Because I forgot to start the timer again. 3 minutes. Andrew, you ask this every time. No, I cannot do it. I don't believe that. I think that's not true. Ice Park. I have to remember how this fucking game works. I just played Mario Kart. 3 plus 22. Okay, so I have 47. Oh, I forgot how the fucking... Right. Okay, so jump. Let's start over. Jump is the left bumper. Boost is the right, and then the top button is switch. Is Fusion, my mistake, if I remember correctly. Who has streamed Fast Fusion the most? It has to be me, right? I'm obsessed with this game. I'm gonna hold boost the entire time. Or I'm gonna do after 2, like, I don't think it matters. It does matter a little bit. And I jump. And use my boost. Alright. I gotta get reacclimated. I haven't been playing this one on my own time like I have Mario Kart. You know, have patience with me, please. It goes a long way. Did I ever get first in any of these? When I was playing against friends, I was. But CPUs are a different story. Listen, I practiced pod racing. I did that for hours on end in a video. Oh, brother. I've been preparing for this accidentally since last year. Same goes with when I was playing... Why did I switch? Why would I do that? Oh, because the Nintendo Switch. I see. His world. Where compromises don't exist. I almost fucking there. What does this track exist for? That's why I like to believe... What does this track exist for? That's why I like to believe it's like a pod racing pastime. Everyone says this is the next F-Zero. That's what they said on the Wii U. All the Nintendo tubers I watched back in the day said this Fast game on the Wii U eShop is the next F-Zero. And then the last Fast game was a Switch 1 launch title. And I've only now got on the Fast Horse. All the horses are fast, dipshit. I sounded way more nerdy there because my... Your boy's feeling a little congested today. And I don't know why. I was in and out of sleep a lot. I don't know what kept waking me up. His world. Ah, we're good. Yep, I'm blue. So on and so forth, the rest of the song. Can't believe we didn't know the fusion part of Fast Fusion to begin with. I'm new to the Fast franchise, alright? Show me a little... I know everyone here is such big Fast fans, and I'm getting into the series very late, but... What I wanted to say with Donkey Kong is I don't think it'll be like a Mario... Come on! Yeah, fuck you! I'll take second place. I don't think it will be... No, the stream's down. Okay, so it did look like it... Hello? Did we miss all of that? Yeah, actually only VIPs can change the category. It's a little pink diamond badge by your Twitch name to Below mod, basically streamer's favorite viewer. Oh, well, never getting that. Highly down on fave. No, stream is down. You're already a mod. VIP is the rank below mod. Is it? Well, then you would think that mod would also have the ability to change the category. Zvro. Alright, I could come in first overall, maybe. I'm still Mario Kart brain, so I feel as though I need to come in first in all of them. And I think it was Switchy who said that the tracks feel a little long in this. But because there's only 3 in a cup, and there's also just, you know, once we've done this, we already raced all of the courses in this game. It doesn't have a lot more to offer. And I don't think it's going to get DLC. But I will get good at it. Maybe this is a testing ground to see how this rotating Switch day works. Maybe my time would be better suited actually playing the games that I, like, really want to play. You know, your Mario Karts, your Tears of the Kingdoms, your Violets, I suppose. Or those are ones with specific goals. This, I just want to... I guess I want to unlock all the cars. I'm going to be the first person to 100% Fast Fusion on Twitch.tv. Any percent. And that percent is 100. Technically, 100 is featured in any, right? That's a technicality. You guys could make up anything about Twitch. I do not use this platform. I stream on this platform. See, like, YouTube, I think I watch more YouTube, statistically, than I make YouTube, if that makes sense. But Twitch, I stream way more than I watch, which is at all, right? If I streamed once a year, I would stream more than I watch on Twitch. I don't really watch streams. But maybe I should. But I don't know, when all my favorite streamers are going to upload highlight videos anyway, what's the point? I don't think there's ever been a stream where I'm like, oh, I have to be there, I don't want to miss it. Especially now that I have, like, a name like BH Ultra that, you know, my brand is tied to. I don't want to be in someone else's chat. It's embarrassing. What is Unk doing here? BH Ultra. It's not me claiming... Why the fuck did I do that? It's not me claiming that. It was bestowed onto me, and I just gave up on fighting it. I like to think I'm wise beyond my years. I mean, not beyond my years. I'm old as fuck. It's over for me. I'm washed. And look how poorly I'm playing at Fast Fusion. All these young whippersnappers nowadays. I know that's like an old people term, right? Like, oh, that's what you call you. But let's think for a second. Where does the term whippersnapper come from? That feels charged, right? I saw a video the other day. It was fucking insane. I scrolled TikTok for the first time in like a week, maybe, because I've just been on that YouTube grind and that Twitch grind and that Nintendo Switch grind. First of all, I want to say, I think this goes without saying, but I think we're seeing kind of a repeat socially of 2020, where instead of people actually caring about what's happening, they care about their favorite streamer or influencer or YouTuber weighing in on something. Like, oh, their silence speaks volumes. Where are Rhett and Link now that these protests are going on? I don't think I need to say it. I think I make it very clear that I'm very pro these protests and very anti-ICE. Like, I don't think it's fair to assume that anyone who's silent is, like, pro-ICE. A lot of them are because they're, like, centrist, right? And saying nothing or doing nothing and feeling like, I'm not political is just as bad. That's enabling them, right? But I don't feel the need to weigh in on every protest that's happening because I feel like, for the most part, you guys know that I where I stand on this. It's not like, oh, where I stand. And I don't want to drown out this issue with, like, internet bullshit and say, like, I shouldn't do anything, rabble. Because as a person with responsibility to spread the word, I understand caring about the issues being fought for. They care more about, like, my favorite streamer hasn't said anything. I just felt I was seeing less. My thing is, I was seeing less people talking about aid, people going to the protests, talking about what you can do to help, and more people being like, this person hasn't said anything. That's rather suspicious. And I feel like we're having kind of a repeat of 2020. I also want to say, I've seen people on TikTok. Oh, I hear it. Okay, so the... Okay. It's cutting in and out. Is it like that on Twitch, or is that just the VOD? Okay, I'm hearing him now. I think the reiteration... I'm talking assuming that everyone can hear it. The reiteration is more for people who you don't know where they stand, right? That's what I believe, right? You need your favorite Let's Player to say that they're for these protests and against ICE and against the Trump administration. Because some of them, if they don't say anything, you have to assume that they're cool with it, right? Whereas your political streamer, your opinionated YouTuber, so on and so forth, you can kind of assume where they stand on it, right? Oh, I was the wrong thing. Why hasn't ContraPoints weighed in on these protests? I don't know, man. We could probably assume where she falls, though. Same thing with Rhett and Link, I guess. But also, I don't know them super well. Anyway, this is a very long-winded way of going to... what the TikTok I saw was completely unrelated to what I've been saying. That was a lot of my feed. It was a dude getting caught trying to hook up with his wife's 11-year-old sister. Already an insane situation. And you're on the side of the woman being like, oh my god, that's awful. And then she went up to him and she said, are you... This is a real phrase, by the way. I'm sure you've heard it before. I'm just gonna say it. She said, are you out of your cotton-picking mind? And granted, I don't know what you're supposed to say in that situation, where you find out your husband's trying to hook up with your 11-year-old sister. But I don't know if that is what... I don't know. It's threw me for a loop. That's such an old saying, to, like, the point where there's probably a bunch of old people that grew up saying it. I don't want to say that don't know what it means, because surely they grew up around... I mean, if you're old now, when you were a kid, there were still... Like, slavery is not that old. Or at least inequity. The sound's delayed, but I can hear you. Okay, I'm glad you guys got that sound clip of me saying that. I know that's like a phrase, right? It's a term, but I don't think anyone uses it anymore, and probably for good reason. That's one that, like, you hear maybe as a kid, and you're like, oh, that's silly. And then you think about it, and you're like, wait a minute, hold on. Whoa. Thanks to everyone involved in that story. Well, I don't think her saying a racist saying is as bad as her husband trying to hook up with an 11-year-old, right? Not to be like the community bit, but one of those is definitely like more tangible in that moment. It's the same thing with... does the white boy really want to weigh out on this issue? Sorry, that's what I wanted to say. Just a question. These people, were they white? Yeah, of course. EDP is like the only black pedophile. That might not be true. I think that sometimes when we say pedophilia and we think about it and picture it in our head, we're picturing like an old man and like a toddler. But I would argue that, and I know there's like different descriptors, like pedophilia is technically like prepubescent or whatever, so on and so forth. But the average like adult attracted to child that is kind of normalized is like a middle-aged dude being like, hey, teenagers, am I right? So there's probably more of that. I saw people in TikTok comments being like, "Don't stop waving the Israeli flag," or sorry, oh my god, stop waving the Mexican flag and the Palestinian flag. It's hurting our optics. Who gives a fuck about optics? Oh, you guys should wave the American flag instead. They want to fucking kill you. Similarly, was there a similarly? Yeah, there was a video of, I think, some Hispanic dude like saying the N-word to some black cops, and there was a lot of discourse around that. And actually, I've just realized who I am sitting here, so I'm gonna not say anything, actually. I don't think people need to know what I have to say about this issue. Someone's uncle? Yeah, basically, you know, casual. It's not pedophilia. There's like a word for it. But it's like I don't remember. You want to fuck kids. You, viewer. I'm calling you out. Well, we're just kind of... How much money did I get in Fast Fusion? Let's find out. Can I buy anything? Alright, I think the lag is gone for the most part. But as long as you guys could hear me. Well, hold on. Is YouTube cutting out again? You, viewer. I'm calling you out. No, it's cutting in and out on YouTube. But I think maybe when I watch the VOD back, it'll be... So I guess we'll keep coming back to this every week. What I wanted to say is when Bonanza comes out, I'm going to be spending all of the stream time playing that. Maybe that week I'll just, like, play Bonanza nonstop instead of playing other things. But then when we get towards, like, the... I don't know. Maybe we'll beat the game, and then if there's 100%, we'll dedicate the... Maybe 22 minutes isn't enough time, but now I'm stalling. Super fun seeing my grandpa on my mom's side saying kids boring in the U.S. through... Okay, entering the U.S. through immigrant parents should be deported. Like, cool, my white grandpa's asking for more, okay. Cool, my white grandpa is asking for my deportation, and he wonders why I won't visit. Yeah, it's a really weird feeling to, like, grow up around your family, and, you know, they take care of you, and they're very loving to you. And it seems like they're a good person. And then, not a switch flips, but I do think that Fox News has poisoned a lot of brains. It's a legitimate epidemic, and the Trump administration has emboldened a lot of people to be more racist. But they were probably always like that, right? It's not like all of a sudden. It was always there, just you never saw it because you were a kid, and you were their kid, so you were one of the good ones, or they cared about you, and so on and so forth. It's a really weird feeling because, like, you still... have that familial bond, but it's like an entirely... The way I contextualize it is it's basically an entirely different person. The person I or you used to know is dead. They've either were always like that, maybe they never existed, or they were totally brainwashed, and they're just, like, long gone. They've lost it. It's gone. And I've seen a lot of old friends and occasionally old relatives sort of not reconcile, but now they're at a point where they're like, this is too far. Militarizing the police and deporting people just trying to live in the U.S., that's fine. But a third term, that breaks the Constitution. And I like to think that a lot of, like, Republicans will also see that, and because... I mean, Trump's gonna die. And I'm not saying this to be like, ooh, mark your calendars. Because, you know, the U.S. Army is all over Twitch. And we now have tanks rolling down the street in Baltimore. But that we're all gonna die. He is going to die someday. And then they need to go somewhere, and they're not gonna have anywhere to go. You think J.D. Vance is gonna be as charismatic? No fucking way. That dude's a loser. Everyone fucking hates Elon Musk. We're going to see... I don't like using this term in a serious sense, but for lack of a better term, a mass countrywide crash out when he dies. Because it is a cult, right? And what happens to cults when their leader dies? I'm not saying there will be mass... I miss, you know, a lot of people are going to be upset. Speaking of a lot of people being upset, alright, time to play Survival Kids. Actually, hold that thought. Alright, now time to play Survival Kids. So, 22, it will be at 31. Got it. Alright. Do I even want to play this game for 22 minutes? Again, this is a proving ground. That if after this stream, I'm like, you know what? I don't want to play Fast Fusion or Survival Kids or... What's YouTube saying? Impromptu stream group therapy themed to horror about the political state while we rotate the pod. I mean, this is what I'm saying, though, right? I haven't... Oh, there's Lucas. I haven't made a statement in the sense that, like, oh, I made a twit longer or a video on TikTok or an Instagram square on my story or a YouTube community post. Because, like... If you want to know where I stand, one, I say it in the videos. Two, I'm going to speak my mind on stream, right? I never... Wait, if I'm single player, do I need to start from the beginning? Play. Change islands. Okay, no. You got the same amount of progress. This game can't be that long anyway. But preparing for mass hysteria and actions and result in passing is a very good point to make. We need to improve our mental health services to prepare low-key. I mean, you can't... You can't force mental health care on to people, right? Like, even an institution or rehab, like, you technically can leave if you just want to. This is a good game to just, like, talk and play. And I would hazard a guess a lot of these people, a lot of these older people, would not want to seek out mental health care. Can't imagine it means a whole lot to them. Do not go in there. We're going to need these materials for something. I didn't hate what I played of this game. I mean, it's not worth the amount I paid for it, I can tell you that much. But, can I kill this? Maybe I should be speedrunning this because each island took about 20 minutes anyway. Alright, hold on. Drop it. Melon. Melon shakers. The gentleman's club. Okay, explore the beach. I've explored the beach. Oh, now we have bombs.
That's one of those plants. They hate anything coming.
All right. Well, I don't take damage as much as I lose energy, so I could just like, yeah, I'll hold the bomb. 3 wood. Well, that's down there now. Tree. See, 22. The Twitch category, so it's Survival Kids. Okay, thank you.
Did you know the certainly looks like the only way over. That's going to be pretty big too. Time to get building.
Time to get built. All right, I need big log. I gotta drop a big log. Huh. And around here got a log? Wait, people when there's analog horror. And a log. Nope, I've lost it. Okay, I could bomb this, right? This is a desert radish. Alright, let's cook up something. How many of these can I hold? Climbing net. Throw them in here. Very quickly grab the other 2. Ah! Toss them all in there. It's like I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom, but better. Before I say this, I want everyone... I'm reading the chat, by the way, Twitch. Want everyone to know that I don't want to assassinate the president because political violence is wrong. But I constantly think about what would have happened if he was shot that one time. Oh, fuck, right. Okay. Burnt a little bit. I thought it was just going to pop out. I forgot what game I was playing. This dude thinks he's playing Minecraft or some shit. Well, little man, take your sensitive ass back to Minecraft. We're playing Survival Kids. Okay, log and vine. Okay. Well, my stamina's maxed out. Can I break this? I'm whittling away at it. This is just like grounded. Alright, use my stamina. Save my stamina a little bit. They're gonna fucking explode, huh? Alright, so I'm not saving shit. I'm hoofing it. But now I need to find Vine. To mine diamonds. So we need to look for a tree. Good answer. That has vines on it. And maybe it's past here, maybe. Is the progress I make on the island saved? You're a goon-pilled and gel-coated BHU? That's not a question, you're just saying I am. I can't even weigh in on this. Heavy stone. Destroy everything. Statistically, one of these is gotta have a vine somewhere. Wait a minute, I could just, I don't think I'm gonna make it up there. Okay, so we need them from the other side. Well, this is a dead end. Vines. Okay. Let's use our put on our thinking caps because, well, I fell. Because the clock is ticking and we can't just be doing monotonous stuff. You know, we gotta beat the island in the amount of time we have, which is not a lot of time. But we could get vines from here, maybe. Excited for any new albums? I feel like the artists you like are probably making angry songs about the overarching topic right now, politics, not songs about the Switch too. They should make songs about Smash Bros. Sort of. I don't know if I have any, like, there are current artists that I like, but I wouldn't say that my favorite artists are, like, I think my favorite artists made, like, their best stuff in the 90s and 2000s and then just stopped making music or died. Other than Poppy. And I feel like that doesn't particularly affect her. Not that it needs to affect you for you to weigh in, but I don't imagine she's gonna make any music that means something. I just don't think, and I don't mean to sound cynical when I say this, but, like, I don't think what's happening now is, I'm not going to say it's not new. And that doesn't mean it's not important. And that doesn't mean we shouldn't, like, fight back and stop it. But this, like, whatever your favorite political artist said in 2016 is still happening. Like, it still reigns true. So while there is art to be made of this, I think it's already been made. Because it's horrifying, and we never learn our fucking lesson, evidently. But
What's that over there? I can't quite see.
You know, this shit has been happening. Even, like, conflicts in the Middle East, like, I'll be honest, I didn't really hear about it until recently. I was not up on my,
I like how they explode. And there's the elevator.
on my,
You know what to do.
I don't know, social studies, I suppose? I was very unaware. I'm not a very worldly person. I only learned about it recently. But this conflict is, I don't even want to call it a conflict. Because that implies that it's like, oh, two warring nations fighting back and forth. Take the elevator. Andrew, when are you making music? When's the PH Ultra Christmas album? I do want to do that.
Because the island just went down again.
Whenever I have free time, I'd suppose. Not to fall into the trap of that one commenter, but I think I should take, like, I mean, if I and all that stuff. But I feel like those are, like, 30s expended. I chose my job, and I love my job, right? I love what I do. I'm living the dream, and I'm working what I always wanted to do. However, I'm not, as living goes, to not make a video every month. So while I would love to do a lot of selfish projects that I think would be fun, I'm not quite in a position to do that. to like do shit on the side. Although there is a lot of shit. That's why like whenever I want to do something, I use the current video or stream as an excuse to do so. If that makes sense. So do we not have the fan? Do I need to craft the fan? I need to explore, my mistake. What did I say? I said 32, right? Perhaps. I don't want to spend too much time on this game. But yeah, to circle back to the political commentary, it's going to be mass hysteria. There are some, I don't feel bad calling them dumb, but I feel a little bad that dumb people have been brainwashed. That, well, I fell in the water. There are a lot of, you know, not very critically thinking people that have vowed their life to this man. Okay, I've explored.
You're really getting the hang of these boom flowers.
Uh-huh.
Now you're up here. Any idea how we'll get to the top?
So I need to build that bridge to get to there, to throw the bomb there. I can, in fact, throw things. I forgot I could do that. Okay, it's a chain reaction when the bridge is complete. I can throw the materials to the bridge over there, which is a vine, some wood, and a rock. I can get the vine here. No, not the log. I miss vine. But listen, it's Survival Kids Summer. I've always said this. This is the game that's sweeping the nation. And I think it's going to be the game of the year. And I think we're all going to play. It isn't summer yet, though. I'm still young. I'm still young. It becomes summer June 20th. It's still spring, even though it's 90 degrees outside. I got to get more shorts. I think before my break, I'm going to go do a little shopping with my beautiful, gorgeous wife. And I need more than one pair of shorts that aren't like gym shorts, you know? I want to grow. Whoa. How much gym shorts paid for his gym shorts? Throw the bomb! And... not, oh. I don't know why that took so long to explode.
Ha! All right.
All right.
Creative.
Drop that there. I think we got this island on lock. Okay, now we need to take this back to the camp.
Nice.
I'm narrating my
Hands
speed
for
run.
a fan. That should come
And
in
then
handy
build a
in this
shovel.
heat.
And then we'll have a shuffle. Not the big rock. Walk into the club like, yo, what up? I got a big rock. Nah, I'm just kidding. I got some shit from the thrift shop.
Back to being a hunter-gatherer.
Man, I was calling people a cold-ass honky from the
See if
age
you
of
can find the bits of that
11.
plan.
Would you guys describe me as a cold-ass honky? And be honest. I want honest opinions here today. Don't spare my feelings. I can take it. But yeah, that's the thing with only having so much time to dedicate to streaming. I need to prioritize the games I really, really, really want to play. But now I'm kind of in the spirit of the mood of streaming every day. Maybe summer's the time to do it. Bro's getting man shorts. Ooh. I mean, I would get like probably like cargo. Do I have the fan now? Yes. I have a pink Hawaiian shirt. I think it's gonna be a... I forgot his name. How did I forget his name? It's Sheldon? No, hold on. Marshall. It's gonna be a Marshall summer. Because I'm already built like Marshall common side effects. I have the pink Hawaiian shirt. All I need... Oh, I need 7 strength. All I need now are the cargo shorts. And I guess a turtle, but I can just work with the cargo shorts. But I was always scared off of cargo shorts because I care too much what the internet thinks about me. I saw the memes of the Zelda t-shirt and the cargo pants, and I had a lot of those like loot for like years of my life. All of my shirts I got from Loot Crate. Whenever I got a new shirt from Loot Crate, I'd be like, oh boy, a new shirt. Now I can wear more clothes. Fuck, I need more fruit. Kaboom! I'm almost there. My mom's coming home. Cargo pants equals man shorts law. Is that what that is? Given the opportunity, would you be in a play/help run of a play? And if so, what show? You're talking about like a stage play, correct? I was in a couple in high school. Where am I going? I was in Get Smart as Man 2. I had one line, and I think I fucked it up. And then that was my first show ever. And then the next year, the director was so impressed with me fucking up my one line that she said, give this man 2 roles, 2 leads. And then it was Christmas Carol. And I was both Bob Cratchit and the Ghost of Christmas Present. And then use the fan to find a new path. Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Is this like a 2-player... Do I need 2 players for this? Yeah, because how would I see. Let's get a little bit more wind in there. A little bit more wind in the sails. And then we just fuck across. And we blow this guy. And then in a play you may have heard of called Dr. Evil and the Basket of Kittens, I was Dr. Evil. I got the lead role in that, and I was so stoked because they built a little swivel for me to enter on. And so much of what I was watching in WWE at the time was inspiring how I would play my roles. Like when I was in musicals, because I was in Bye Bye Birdie and then I was kicked out of it for being ineligible, which means I got too many detentions and failed too many classes. Those 2 things. But then the first musical I was in was Guys and Dolls. And I was in the mission band, so I would carry around a list. And I would check people off like they would do citations because we had to go after all the sinners. And that was inspired by... It was 2016, so I was watching Chris Jericho on the List of Jericho. Anyway! And then my final play was You Can't Take It With You, where I was Tony. I had a lot of contemporaries, my friends, that I was going for the same roles as, and they were like, oh, I really want this role. This is a really good role for me. And I never heard any of these plays, so the first time I read the script was when I was cast as those characters. So it was all fucking news to me. But yeah, I would be in a stage play. The thing is, I really like the idea of doing live theater, and I would like to do that as like a YouTube event and do it with YouTubers. The thing is, it requires like months, let's say at the least 2 months of rehearsal. Maybe because we're adults, let's say 1 month. But that's a lot of time that other creators don't have. I would love to do it.
Quite a ride up. This looks like the top.
This looks like the top. I said 31, right? Hold on. 3 minutes plus 22 is... I'm going to do the math while I play the level. 22 plus 3 is 25. Find the broken raft. Okay, I found the broken raft.
Yes!
Okay, so 25
but it's almost all here. Let's see if those pieces are
plus
nearby.
another 22 is 47. Plus another 22 is 47 plus 22 is 69, right? 69. So a minute 9 plus 22. Fuck, I need more wood. This one there? Yep, okay. That's gonna find the sail. Sail, or Sam. Okay, not over there. I need to get through that way. By using a bomb, perhaps? I think I can blow my bomb that way because I have the fan. But I need to get over there. Alright, what the fuck was I saying? Okay, so an hour 9 plus 22 is, an hour 9 plus 22, is 31, which I surpassed. Did it seriously not drop any vines? Oh no, we're gonna cut into our precious Bravely default time. Whatever will I do? Well, first off, let's just up our strength. Woohoo, yeah! For that to boil over. Wait, I need the vine. I need vine. I need vine. Okay, vine. Drop. Open. Eat. See, now I am speedrunning. To answer your question, yes, I would do a play. Again, everything in life is a time sink, so it's really just a matter of if you have the time or not. Okay, cannon plates. Can I throw this, or do I need to finish? I need a rock to finish the bridge. It's a log. Okay, so that's a fake rock. That's a prop rock. Don't believe these lies. This is a real stone. Okay. Bridge. Grab. I don't think I've learned this yet. I once signed up for a play in middle school. I know there's more to that story. Hold on. Then dropped out because I remembered, oh yeah, I'm deathly shy. Yeah, but it's a good way to meet people, like-minded individuals. I really love doing it. I think I'm the man I am today because of growing up as a... I mean, I wouldn't say I grew up as a theater kid. I became a theater kid when I was 14. That's why I was saying yesterday when we were playing Deltarune that, like, that 2015 was the perfect time. It converted a lot of kids into theater kids.
Find a way to do something quite constructive with it.
Okay, we need to destroy things. And then build, and then destroy again. So let's... No. Rotate. No. Okay. Drop. Do I throw... Can I put a bomb in there? I feel like it's rather far. What if I just put like a rock in there or something? Will that work? Will that trigger it? Alright, well I need to get over there, so let's get the materials and throw them that way. So we need more stone. I don't think they respawn. I think it is a limited amount. Now like 2015, when Hamilton was getting all the animatics and so was Heathers, and then Jailbreak just aired for Steam Universe, Undertale came out, like, that when, basically my enjoyment, my love of musical theater is entirely fueled by people making edits and animatics. And I will say I'm a little, not pessimistic, but cautious about Lars of the Stars. And I think I just need to allow myself to be excited. But I think all they said was that it started development. So we don't really know anything quite yet. I did get excited that first day, though. Okay, bridge. Okay, now I can use the cannon to launch the bomb into the bomb wall. Got it. Sorry for cutting into our precious Bravely default time, but you had to have known this was going to happen anyway. Alright. We want it to fall in front of it because it won't explode on impact. It'll have to land in. Alright, good. Cannon, stay there. Can I run? I think I just by default do run. I'm trying to be quick with it. Yeah, I'm trying to be quick with it. Can't believe I'm spending more time in Survival Kids than any other game I play today. But listen, these islands take... And the islands are only going to take longer. So should we just drop Survival Kids? Unblock the path. Okay, well, I need more explosives then. Kaboom! I need to go back. Can't bring the cannon over here. Because you can't jump with a cannon. But... Is that good? Is the cannon broken? Okay, we're good. See, the thing is, I'm so close. I know I could beat this island now, so now I'm focused. It is Survival Kids Summer. Let's put her there. So then we place the bombs. It won't roll too far away. Path is unblocked.
I wonder what that uncovered.
I know there was like another coral door there. Coral door number 2. All my knowledge of theater and musicals comes from your word. Oh. You should check out Little Shop of Horrors. Gotta be one of my favorites. Okay. So we have... Alright. No! So I can grab D-bomb. Let me grab this. Ah, I almost had it. Wait for it. Ah, it's gonna wait. Grab it as soon as it spawns. Go. Ah. Jesus Christ. Oh. Alright, do we need the cannon for this? Can we even get the cannon? Can we even get the cannon to here? Perhaps. Ah! Fuck you. What does this do? I don't know, but I'm doing it. There's a little platform there. So yeah, I definitely can't bring the... I could do this. Hold on. Ah! Oh, god damn. What if... Okay, hold on. Can you... okay. Sorry, I didn't answer the follow-up question though. They said, what show? Can I kill you? Not the chatter, the fucking machine. I know I'm supposed to use the cannon, but I know I can make this. Maybe I can't. Okay, hold on. We're cutting into our precious Bravely Default. Okay, I don't think I'm going to do this, actually. But it's a sunk... Oh, my God, Andrew. But it's sunk time and sunk cost. It's not like I can load back into the island later. So I'm going to do this so that I don't have to do it again. Let's get the glyph. We have the glyph.
How intriguing. I think these came before.
Let's use this for cover. Okay, but that's not going to permanently stay up. And even if it did, I don't think I can bring the cannon across by jumping, can I? That's preposterous. But it is posturable. That means preposterous and terrible. I'm losing my mind. Let me do some quick maths here. You know, that doesn't even lead... Can I angle this? Yeah, that might be better. What is wrong with me? Why is my steering? Me would know Bravely Default. I never played Bravely Default. Maybe Switchy will play it and then report back to me how fantastic it is. It's not really my speed. But I did want to give it a chance, at least for 22 minutes a pop. But I said 31. So that adds 53? It will be the end of that time? Okay, well now I can go up here. I thought I was raising the water altogether. Okay. So this means I can grab... Okay. I see now. I see now how I was wrong. Am I bringing it the right way, though? Perhaps. What do I want to shoot over there? Just anything? Anyone got a rock or something? A rock or two? Let's use this log. And I can't sit in the cannon. That's out of the question. Well, that means there's only one place to take the cannon, rather one direction. And I'm not too pleased about it, because this is where the purpos are. I don't think I can even jump with this thing anyway. Yeah, no, okay. Are we sure that I can't jump in the cannon? Is that seriously out of the realm of possibility? I guess the question is then, how would I get back? The Beatles get back. Okay, wait. Careful. Careful. I'm trying to turn. Stop. Well, I put wood over there. What if I throw... Can I put a bomb in there? I don't even think I can make a bomb... Get a bomb there in time. Where are my survival kid heads at? Survival kid head ass. Let it be known I did try to switch the Twitch category. It did not let me. So what can I do? I can blow that up. And that's where the sail is. Oh, the path exists for me to drag the sail, not drag the cannon. Alright, let's... I've wasted a lot of time in this game. Let's drag the cannon back. Is the fun part. I almost just walked off the edge because I was trying to read the chat. I don't know what play I would be in. I know more about musicals than I know about plays. And when it comes to musicals, I wouldn't even say like, oh, I should be in this one, because I can't. I'm not great at singing. I don't know. What can I use my deep bass baritone for? Those are two different things you just said, Andrew. Nope. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Okay, wait. Yeah, okay, sure. And now we just need the bombs. Can I even get the bomb to here in time? Yeah, no, wait, hold on. I didn't think about that. I just put a bunch of shit in there. Well, why would I need to have these over there? Oh. Because I could just walk over there as Lucas. I'm on Mother 3 Island. Mother Island! I was surprised I didn't lose my voice fully because of the voice I was doing yesterday. Can you believe that was yesterday? Boy, does time fly. Okay, well now I have these pieces, but I can just use this bomb. Okay. Maybe I don't need the cannon for as much as I thought I did. That sentence makes sense? I don't think so.
You just ran. Hopefully this fits.
Sounds like I don't need the cannon anymore. I just drag the raft to the end. So again, 31 plus 22 is 53. So at 1:53 stream time, we're done with Bravely Default, regardless of how much time we dedicated to that. But it seems like there are some things we can maybe eliminate from our rotation of 8 games. Can we? Is 22 minutes even enough to make progress? What am I gonna do? Not play these games? Now I gotta go grab my car, my camp. Sorry. 53, 53, 53, 53. The timer on my phone I just gave up on doing. It's easier to use the stream diagnostics. Now, I don't believe in all that, but I also don't believe it's false. I'm diagnostic. I'm die-agnostic. I don't know if we do or don't die. It's impossible to know. Yet unavoidable to sense. Oh, I can't wait to go back to the theater. I'm going tomorrow. I'm gonna see Ballerina, and I don't care that much about the John Wick franchise. Not as much as other people do. But I have a relative that wants to see it. Yeah, relative nuisance. Nah, I lie. Well, now, okay, we're at 46. It's about to be 47, and I need to get to 53, right? That's what I said. So, 16 minutes in Bravely Default when I get to that game. I don't think that adds up. Does it? Because I'm playing 8... Hold on. Yakuza, Tears of the Kingdom, Scarlet and Violet, or just Violet. Each of those 22. That's 66. So at 50... You know, that adds up. 53. Yeah. So that's not 13 minutes then. That's like 3. So wait, if I'm going to 53, that's actually, when this becomes 48, that will be 5 minutes. So basically, 5 minutes in Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. But I'm making the most of my time. And I intend to make progress somehow. NERD stands for No One Ever Really Dies. That feels like an It reference, because they would call them nerds. They did call them losers. The Losers Club actually stands for lovers, obsessed, so, redundant. Alright, let's go to the Redungeon. I don't remember anything about this game. But I did play it a week later. Magic, got it. Let's talk to the purple. That looks important. Can I while this is happening? Oh, I just collected a guy. A trespasser. I don't... Oh, speak to the king. Kill the king in his sleep. Who said that? King is not here? You're a strange one, visiting the palace at this hour. I'll let you in a little secret. You can heal your entire part. Okay, so. Normally, listen, I know this games are all about reading the dialogue, but again, I have 5 minutes, and now I have 4 minutes. So, we gotta pick up the pace here a little bit. I'm gonna multitask. Whenever it's loading, I pick up my phone, and I start typing in the search I'm looking for. Oh. Okay. So, what do I currently have? Damn, they shut it right in my face. Job is a freelancer. Agnes is a white mage. Ability, equip. Dagger, rod, bronze, linen. Dagger, nothing, got it. So I have dagger and rod. Maybe he doesn't need rod. Let's get a broadsword. Replace the dagger. Get a staff for Agnes. Buckler. He's got a buckler now. Bronze helm I have, and the... I think the gi, right? How much for the gauntlet? Bangle. Linen. Pointy hat. And she gets the leather cap. I think. I think we're good now. Well, we had our fun in Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Let's keep some of our progesterone, because it's pretty expensive these days. Who am I supposed to be talking to here? The village staff? The chief of staff? Oh. Oh, I should have kept my... well, let's get Poisonona. Poisona? Paisano! Okay, so I don't think there's anything here really for us. We could sleep at the inn. We could save at the hymn. Hello? Fought the knights at Turn City. Okay. Well, let's save our game. Got a broadsword for you right here. It's the sword that only works on broads. I will never raise my sword to anyone else. See, now it's been a week later. It's been a link later. Okay. So I don't... Exclamation mark. Am I missing something? Let's look it up, shall we? Okay, so later in the year, there's Kirby Air Riders, Bonanza, there's Fast Fusion, Hyrule Warriors is later, Survival Kids, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, Jamboree is the week after Bonanza, there's Kirby, Drag X Drive, Dust Bloods, Splatoon Raiders we now know about. So I'm currently playing all of the exclusives. I don't know if it'll let me switch the category again, but... I mean, it didn't let me do it the first time. And that was Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Wait, oh, I was ready to open up fucking Tears of the Kingdom, but no. It's Yakuza time. Alright. How much progress can I make in 22 minutes of this? So, 55, 65, 75. So 25. That's not right. 15. 2:15. There we go. When the time on the clock, on the stream, reads 2:50, then I switch over. I'm not watching, alright? I only got 22 minutes, and that's probably just going to be a cutscene. Yakuza 0. Continue. Wait, yeah, this one. We're doing good so far. Maybe it would have been better if I just dedicated this stream to Mario Kart. But, oh, fuck, we gotta go to the pink. But I did want to play all these, at least a little bit, you know? Do we need to run through here? Fuck. I gotta get there quickly. Excuse me. I'm going in the alleyway. Because this is, what, a 100-hour game? So if I keep playing at 22-minute intervals, I'll eventually beat it eventually. Alright, let's tussle. I want to do something in this... Goons! You'll regret this. Guard clip that, please. Can I grab him? As blue? Yeah. Alright, I was going to use my massive amounts of yen to upgrade my character. But there's no time. There's no time for this. We must go to the pink. Excuse me. What's going on here? You got pocket tissues? Thank you, sir. I will remember you when the revolution starts. Fuck! He's gonna just starts puking on the street. Excuse me. Can I show this? Wait, this isn't it. Sorry. It's my mistake. I thought we were about to have an adventure. Oh, that was a ghost. Okay. It's a mannequin. Almost fell for the classic trick.
Kashiwagi-san.
That's me saying that.
Kiryu!
Nishiki?
Okay, my hand is off the controller.
Idiot. How the hell did you make it out of there alive? I can't believe you're okay.
I am for now, anyway. But it's official. Dojima himself cut me loose.
Really? Does that mean Cosmo-san will be safe?
I couldn't take the heat off him. As long as they can
Really
blame
couldn't
me for
beat
getting
off
mixed
him.
up with the lot, they're gonna force Kazama-san to pay for it.
What the fuck? Even after they let you go?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This isn't over yet, though. I've got more room to move now. Just need to get my hands on Kuze again. Next time, I'll make him give me the killer.
You're right. First things first. Let's fill Kashiwagi-san in on
Huh?
it.
Oh,
Come upstairs.
I can't.
I'm
I'm
scared.
not a member of the Tojo clan anymore.
Right, last episode.
I don't
For
belong
people
inside
that need a
the office.
refresher, I forgot I'm going off the
Do me a
assumption that
favor.
nobody watched the
and let 'em know
previous
what happened.
Nintendo Switch 2
Don't be
streams.
an idiot
We
about this, man.
purposefully got ourselves kicked out of the Yakuza
I told him
at the detriment of some tattooed guy who got his pinky cut off. That's the two in the pink. Honestly, put them all in the
This is-
pink.
Look, he knows you're
And-
not the one to blame. All right.
That's where we are. We're doing we were framed for a crime we did not commit. We were putting a hit out on a guy, but we just spooked him a little, and then he was found dead in an alleyway that other members of the Yakuza want. Should head home for tonight. All right, this was an eventful day. Time to go home. Maybe when we're home, we'll do our upgrades. Do I have a stamometer? A stamina meter? Oh. Video game is happening. We need to get over... The reason we're doing 22-minute intervals is so we can get over the hump of, you know, not playing the game and just, like, shit happening. Who the fuck is this? This is Neckbeard. I can't say that because I have a neckbeard right now. There a problem? Yeah. You seem to think you could just walk by me without a word. Do I know you? This isn't your turf. Why should I have to tell you anything? I'm not here to chat. If you don't want to get hurt, you'll leave the cash you got and lost. So this is a shakedown? You should pick your targets better. I don't have a single yen for chumps like you. Then I guess we do this the hard way. This is two kids in a trench coat. Mr. Shakedown. Okay, stop with the Oh! I can block, right? Block, block. That's it. Let's get little jabs in there. Get a little bit. Yeah. Look how much yen I'm getting. Oh, look how much yen I'm losing. I didn't know that, like, you lose it within the fight. I knew... Hello? You're not half bad. I'll let you off the hook this time. What? If I'm having trouble with somebody like you, I need to change my training regimen. Time to bump up the intensity. Which is going to be expensive. If you want to save up that kind of money, I've got some shaking down to do. Damn it. Get back here. Hey! Okay, man. Yeah. You just had the misfortune of meeting Hiroya Igashira. Mr. Shakedown, they call him. Well, you should have led with that. Mr. Shakedown. Yeah. He'll go after anybody that crosses his path, and then he takes everything they've got. You seem like you can hold your own in a fight, but that guy's on a whole different level. If he sets his sight on you, you run for it. He's definitely more than your average tough guy could handle. Still! I wish somebody would come along and beat all that stolen money out of him, though. Did he get you, too? Damn right he did. Took my whole holiday bonus. I knew I should have made a beeline for the bank with it. You be careful next time you're sitting on that stack of cash. Oh, and rumor has it Higashira's not the only Mr. Shakedown. Okay, so there's a bunch of Mr. Shakedowns. Mr. Shakedown, huh? He was insanely tough. I could have beat him if they let me. They were holding me back. Can get better and beat him next time. Are you familiar with Yakuza 0? Can I beat this guy up? Hold on. Okay. I have a lot of yen now. Power surge. I don't need that yen on me. It's weighing me down. It's burning a hole in my pocket. 30 million yen. Alright, time to save up. Going the wrong way. I'm gonna... What? Am I following him? Goon! Oh, sorry. I was trying to do the zoom in. Time to goon. Who's next? Dude, you're gooning for a bruising. Can I grab the... Yeah. See, this game is fun when you're playing it. Does that make sense? Just sometimes you just aren't playing in the game. And I want to get over that hump because I'm actually having fun here. Like, kinda. I watched Berlizzi play it. Oh, right. I do remember you saying that. Out of my way. Stop being homeless. I gotta get home. It just got really cold all of a sudden. Did the air conditioning just now turn on? Because like I overcompensated by making it really cold. Because I was sweltering. But now I can't feel my feet. I can't put down the cup. But I also don't have time in the stream to go up and fix that because that's time in a game that I just don't have to spare. Excuse me, you two. And you won. Hey, coming through. Coming through. You can travel to Kiryu's apartment from here. Yeah, let's call it a day. It's called 5 minutes. Alright, now I put down my controller. This might be an opportunity for me. Way too much has happened the last couple of days. Dude, he's talking about the launch of the Nintendo Switch 2. Boy, do I know it, Kiryu. Kiryu's apartment, huh?
It's me. You there? You coming in?
Alright, cinematic cutscene. I'm gonna sprint upstairs because I don't want to miss any of this. You guys gotta let me know what I miss.
Only have beer.
What else is new? Look at this place.
Nishiki, did Kashiwagi-san say anything else? Once I left?
Sorry, not a word.
I see.
After he saw you were still walking, the guy basically inhaled another bowl of cold noodles. Other than that, he just sat around all night with his jaw clenched shut.
Sounds like him.
I don't think I missed anything.
Doesn't it?
Shit.
Bet Kuze never expected he'd go to bed without a pinky tonight. No telling what the future holds, huh?
Yeah, well, it could have a lot worse in store for us.
I think the fan is what's really
If any of the
getting
lieutenants manage to
colder.
get hold of the empty lot, Kazuma-san is done for.
Whoa, I'm dizzy as hell
The pinky
now.
will look like child's play. Meanwhile, I still have to worry about the police.
I'm watching Kiryu talk, but then
Who
also
knows
looking
what'll
at the
try to bring
time.
me in.
Kiryu, we've got 9 minutes left.
You haven't heard, have you?
Oh?
Kiryu, the president of Toko Credit's dead. They
Tokyo?
just found the body.
Oh.
What?
I saw it on the news. Somebody shot him in his office. He was acting on Lieutenant Kuze's orders, sending you to the lot, right? You ask me, Kuze knew he had to
We
shoot.
are framed for a murder we did not commit.
That makes
All those
sense.
other murders on the street, those were us, but we can't claim
Is
this
it
one.
really
That
so
would be
easy to
unfair.
kill someone in cold blood.
With his neck on the line, son of a bitch is liable to do anything. Which is why kicking his door down and hoping he'll talk is only gonna put you in the morgue next. Before you
If
go
you would
crazy
shoot me, I would
again,
very quickly do a
let's take
maneuver
a
and get
simple
around it.
pick.
I'd block it with my hand.
So what's your idea?
I don't know. Sorry. I figure that's not what you want to hear.
Nishiki, have you ever heard of Tachibana Real Estate?
Time for a career shift.
Why?
We're no longer in the
Finally
Yakuza.
moving
Time to
out
get
of
into
this
real
town?
estate. If you think about it, real estate is kind of like being in the mob.
The guy who runs it, Tachibana, he found me after I left Dojima's office last night. Apparently he's got his eye on the empty lot. And he says he can prove me innocent if I play ball.
Actually, I think I have heard of this outfit. Oh, come on. Now we got these guys in the mix too.
What do you know about him?
What is
Well, for
mouse
starters,
When does this
They're
launch?
not exactly the kind of agency you find in the phone book.
Release.
I've only caught bits here and there, but I get the sense their game is property acquisition.
Express the
Set
desire
up
to release it
exclusively
shortly
on
after the
Common
Switch
Zone.
2's launch. Okay. So we got to keep
Sounds
our
like
eyes
a
on
real
mouse
permit.
work.
Yeah, but think about it. You know how tight this city's packed.
Was it
Standing
announced for the
room
Switch
only out
2?
there with all the bars and clubs and shit. And most
It's
of them
Japan
are at least
exclusive.
partially owned by the
Tomb
Tojo
Raider
clan.
Survival Kids. Got it.
Yet somehow, these
So we're
Tachibana
caught up.
assholes come to town, and just like that, they start
Releases of
finding
the
loose
same
bricks
ass
in the
thing.
wall.
So,
Great Let's
How do
Players
they do
think
it?
alike. When I played
Any business that set their sights
Doki
on
Doki
ends
Literature
up
Club,
shit.
I got a couple
No
comments that
matter
were like,
how
"Oh, you're just doing the same
successful the place
voices as the Game
they
Grumps
get
did."
it
I didn't
figured
even
out.
know. That was completely accidental.
Bribes, threats,
Maybe I
harassment,
internalized it when I
pretty much
first
whatever
saw it at the
takes to
ripe old
snuff
age of
out the shop
14,
and
but
snatch up the land.
mouse work, I sure hope it
Tachibana's
does.
more
I think
young
it's like the
than
Snipper
Yakuza.
Clip developers, right?
Even if it's a Tojo operation, they're
I
ready
guess
to
I should
throw
follow
down,
these.
turf
What the
or
fuck
sign.
is that? Because I remember I saw it on Twitter.
Real estate's a battlefield.
What do you think
right
will
now.
happen to Twitter
And
when
sure,
Elon
plenty
kills
of
himself?
Small-time crooks have been trying to get in on it. These guys, though. Syndicates like this
Like, who does it
come
go
along
to?
every
Or does
day.
it just go... Is it like
Tojo
when you
HQ
die
itself
without writing a
hesitates
will,
to
that it
try
just
to
goes to, like,
exterminate
the
them.
highest bidder? There's, like, an auction.
seriously?
That happened to David Lynch, and it
Like
made
I
me
said,
really
that's just
sad.
what I've
They're just
heard.
auctioning all this stuff
But
out.
if it's true, things do become more interesting.
Okay,
with them on your
Nitrome
side.
Limited. They made
That's
Shovel Knight
assuming they can
Dig.
be trusted.
So I guess we're waiting to hear
I
anything
still
more
can't
about...
figure out
See?
what type of
Again,
test
if
they
your
do
video
over
game
and over.
has cutscenes that are so long that the
Alright then.
game turns
Tomorrow,
dark because you
you and
haven't
I
touched
will
the
go out
controller in
hunting
a
for more
while,
info.
I should be watching
See
this.
what we can dig up.
No. I can handle it myself.
Huh?
Look, if the Dojima family catches us out there together, you're in it too. Stay away.
Kiryu.
What's happening, huh?
I broke my oath,
Hope it
Nishiki.
goes to his beautiful
Whatever
daughter.
happens.
Well, she's
I've
not
gotta do it
like...
alone.
I mean, from a legal sense, she is, like, his kid, but she doesn't live with him, or, like, she has her own mom, you know, she has her own family. She's not Vivian Musk, like, that's not her. I hope it's evenly dispersed between his 12 to 13 children. Yeah, this is where I'm going. So 2:03. No, wait, hold on. 22, 22, so 45. So 15. So I have 6 minutes to, I don't actually know where I'm going. I'm going to the I am in the hotel district. I was just following the pink. Well, it is the director's cut. Yeah. This is a Switch 2 exclusive. But yeah, if the purpose was to play all the Switch exclusives that we can currently play, we did play the 6 of them, right? And the more that other games come out, the more we'll play them. And then, like when we're like a year or so into it, this is assuming that we're gonna do this every Thursday. That's not a definite. You're lying. You're hiding something from me, aren't you? Calm down, Tachan. I'm not hiding anything. I'm sorry, but Mina-chan, I saw inside your purse. It was full of money. That's... There had to be like 200,000 yen in there. That's like the equivalent of $20. Family isn't that rich. What's going on? How dare you poke around in my purse? Tachan, you're a jerk. I hate you. And this is going very well. Mina-chan. Kiryu just walks into frame. Nice going, kid. You blew it. I don't really care. I think it's time a gay woman run the joint. What, Twitter? No, I agree. I'm just saying that I don't think she wants anything... Alright, let's fight these goons. I don't think she wants anything to do with that guy. Men in Black. Going straight to the Wild West. We're going straight. Are they making a new one? Because the last one they made was when I worked in the theater. I tell this story all the time, but it's entrenched in Ultra lore now. They made me wear those stupid fucking ears. Stupid fucking... Okay. Straight to the Wild West. Alright, I can't go in here because of the chain link fence, of course. Oh, but I can go in there because there's no chain... Hello? I'm bummed that Cafe Blend closed all of a sudden. Them being open all night was a huge deal. You heard anything about it? Think the guy running the place just skipped town? Nah, I just moved shop. They're across from Mock Bowl, behind the theater square. There's a new sign up. Oh, really? But wait, why bother moving if it's only a few blocks away? They got chased off by those guys, Takibana's real estate. I hear they didn't leave the guy much choice. Same with the other tenants in that building. A lot of them moved shop and shut it for good. Whoa, seriously? That's a relief. I guess I'll have to hit them behind the theater square next time. Did they not feel Kiryu breathing down his neck? Hey! Hey! That is what he said. I had a premonition. Well, if it isn't Kamoji. Good lord. Thanks again for before. So this is where you do your thing, huh? A punch-out artist, was it? Is this... No, this isn't... Yeah, that's right. That's my job. I couldn't make much sense of Bacchus' explanation. What is it you do exactly? Oh, rules are simple. You knock me down and knock me out. The prize money is yours. Prize is double stakes. If someone puts up 10,000 yen, if they win, I give them 20,000. I'm accidentally doing the fucking Tenna voice again. He's a Lego guy that goes, hey. That's how you start your conversation. I'm sure there's like a more direct translation. Like some kind of not slang, but like Japanese word that doesn't directly translate, but it's like the equivalent of starting a conversation. Why don't you try it out? You could build as my apprentice. Why would I want to be your apprentice? Truth is, nobody's ever took me down before. Words hit around, so I get more gawkers and less challengers. But with the apprentice, I reckon that'll change. They went to see if I can take me on. So I can't take more total challengers are good. Makes sense. Because you gotta open your throat to do that shit. High five. Alright, so here's the thing. I got a minute left in this game.
What?
See, 22 minutes flies when you're doing all of these so quickly. That's not really enough time to do anything, but it also doesn't feel like I wasted any... Well, I just ended it. Okay. I have about 30 seconds to save the game before... Oh, no! I gotta find a save point. And there's one. Not now. I can't take this right now. No. Shh. No. No. To the phone booth. Clock's ticking, Kiryu. Get in there. Get in. Go, go, go. You can't... You can save the game. Yes. Save the game. The game has been saved. Until next week, Yakuza fans. Alright, now let's kill these guys. Oh, where'd they go? They're scared all of a sudden? Where is everybody? Bingo? Men in Black. Anyway. Listen, clock's ticking. Straight to... That's the AMC app. Sorry. I get it confused with the Nintendo app all the time. It's loading. So what was I doing last time? Surely, I think this is the perfect game to just kind of... And this is what the Switch was initially built for just very quick pick up and play. And if we have 22 minutes, I was doing something. I died over there. I gotta remember how this fucking game works. Alright, hold on. It's trying to connect to my Switch right now. What was I looking for? I think I found the Yiga clan hideout, so that's where I was going. I don't have time for this iPhone. I solved the puzzle. Right. Spencer and Logan were here, and I solved that was the last thing I did. I need to get a weapon of sorts. I thought that thing was going to hit me. Alright, where would I... Hypothetically, is it not going to connect? Damn, that sucks. Be able to purchase a weapon. I don't think I can purchase shit. Can we actually go back to Pegasus? Because it's been a while. Oh, Tech Lab. Okay, yeah, let's go there. I don't think it's going to give us any weapons. Okay, now we're linked. Interlinked. But we're still in the sky. How do I... Are we? No. Okay, now we're on land. So I was looking for... These are locations that I haven't gotten yet. Hudson Construction Site. Guidance activated. This is what we're doing. So will Pegasus find... I remember this? Oh, God, from 2023. I've been playing around in Hyrule for years now. I'm excited to be back in this game because I enjoyed it when I played it. Yeah, Hold on, I gotta... Okay, let's turn around and go get our horsey. Straight. One of these has like the orb shrine, right? I use the orbs to get more stamina. Strength and stamina is all I need. Baby, that's all I need. I'm sort of going the right way. I need to follow this path. I mean, like, to the place my map is leading me. My Zelda map. Thing is, once I fast travel... I'm gonna borrow some of these. Hey, I saw that. Oh. General store. If I need weapons... Yep, if I need weapons, I'll find them on my own. I don't know what Pegasus is up to. What has Pegasus been doing in the... I don't know, I probably did this February 2024. This finished February. What has Pegasus been doing in the 14, 15, 16 months since I've seen her? Not you. Alright, let's follow the path. Off the beat off path. Beat off the beat path. I don't know where they're keeping Pegasus, but she wants nothing to do with me. That's what I was going to say, is you can't fast travel with the horse. So once I have Pegasus on, I'll need to follow these directions while on horseback. Remember 2023? Good times then. Was it? I don't know if that's necessarily what I'd call it. I think I was streaming in a low bitrate in like 720p. Real streams that actually look good start now, or I guess last fall? Yeah, because it was the beginning of Fall Guys Fall. Autumn? Auto. Connection interrupted. What do you mean? Huh? Is it not working anymore? Wait. Where is she? Where's my beautiful horse? Hold that thought. I've alerted someone. Throwing rocks at me. Hi, Pegasus. Let me grab these bones real quick. Hi, baby. Oh, it's been fucking so long, hasn't it? All right. Let's do a little turn. Okay, or not. Go this way. We're going towards, I don't know anymore because my phone stopped. I think it's like above the penis. It's close to Terrytown. It's like here. We seem to be going that way anyway. Oh, here's Addison. Whoa, whoa. What's going on, brother? Oh, wait, hold on. Don't place it down yet. I still gotta build something. I'll leave you to it. Hold on, hold on. I know, like, that's another thing on the map that I could find by looking at all of them, but I kind of like stumbling across them. Does that make sense? Okay. Stay there. I see. Can I slot this in? I can do it sideways. My depth perception's really fucking me on this one. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Let's jam her a little bit farther in there. Okay. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I should have been keeping track of the time. Well, this is the second to last one anyway. Gotta accomplish something. We got our horse. Yeah, these are like episodes, 22-minute installments. Just like a Let's Play. Oh. I fucked that up. Okay. I don't know if that's gonna... Okay, let's get rid of this part here. Jam that in even more. Maybe keep it in place by using the logs, like here? Okay, another log. Forgot I could drag stuff with Pegasus. This game is truly opened up. Alright, do we have another log? That's as stationary as it's gonna get. Oh, this isn't even fucking connected. Okay, hold on. Huh? Yeah. Wait, what? Oh, because Addison's getting in the fucking way. Hold on. No. Alright. Okay, time to let go, buddy. This is it. The first time you use the mechanic in this game? No. I do this every day. There we go. See? Perfect. What, does it look like it? Ah! 38, 37. Got plenty of time. We just started. Let's go, Addison. And his bulbous head. His bulbous hour. It's trying to link back to my Switch. It's having a rough go of it. At least I can look at the map on my phone. But that kind of defeats the purpose of this being an interactive in-game mechanic. Just know that Pegasus is watching you. Always. Heavens. Oh, fuck. Alright, let's drag some fucking bullshit behind us. Let's keep this. I think we're gonna need it. And off we go. To save the cat of Mr. Krabs. Another woman. Yeah, we'll keep it with us. And any little forest animals can jump on the back of... Okay, so... we need to follow the path. And we can take the path up there. We're just going to need to stick to it. And then when we get to the fork in the road, we go right. Will it take longer to get there? Sure. But will we have our horse? Yes. And that's all that matters. Also, we can go fast as fuck on this horse. We can go sort of fast on this horse. Okay. Don't worry, villagers. I have brought aboard. Permission to come aboard? Permission to what? You didn't see that. That wasn't real. I fear we're gonna run into some trouble here. Okay. Just fucking Elden Ring style hoof it through here. Okay. Pegasus. Alright, well, I guess we're fighting him. Go, Pegasus, go! I'll be fine, Pegasus. Go on without me. I don't know if I'll be fine, but... Thanks for the rice balls, Addison. Stay away. Got him. All I have is a fucking stick. Well, if there was ever a time for me to get more weapons, it would be now. Stay back. Run! Okay, this is good. I got it. I don't know where Pegasus went. That guy got hit by something. How many more arrows? No. Oh, fuck. I don't know. Pegasus is still there. Am I gonna be able to jump? The Pegasisters. Oh! If I get hit once, I'm... For lack of a better term, fucked. But there's only... Yeah, look, there's infighting. Wait a minute. What if I light a fire? Okay, gang, stop. Oh, God! I don't know why I ate that for no fucking reason. Alright, the stick is broken. But... he gave me a bomb. Throw the fucking... Can I not wait? It's down? No, not down. Fuck. Isn't it... There's like a button to throw things. I don't have any arrows, though. Wait! I can't attach because I don't... Ah! Hold on, I forgot how to do this. Hey, Pegasus, come to me! There's other wild... What is that? Should I be worried about that? That's where I'm so... What is that, actually? Ah, fuck. Follow me, Pegasus. We'll escape these evil bokoblins. Is Pegasus coming? But I also need... There's like a way for me to... Okay, wait. Put the bow away. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. What are you gonna do about all this fire now, huh? I don't have anything to hit this guy with. I guess I have to keep throwing bombs. Hold this. Okay, this is good. But he only had a bow. Okay, maybe some arrows? Okay, 5 arrows. Okay, now you equip the bow. Hold this. Oh, fuck. I'm getting a scam, likely. Jesus Christ. Fucking shut up. Goddamn. I've turned my ringer on so the phone thing could work. That's my alarm for when I wake up. God, that genuinely... Oh, I hate that fucking noise. Alright, thanks for the scam, likely. Ah! I need to heal. I'll be fine. All the shrooms I got from that cave that one time. Kill them with kindness. I'll kill them with arrows. Okay, he's on fire. If I could steal some weaponry from that fucking guy. Come on. Alright, well now I'm out of arrows, but... Grabbed him. Wait. I'm panicking and hitting buttons. Okay. Am I out of bombs? Rope, lamp oil, bombs. What if I just fucking throw shit at him? What the heck? Hey, wait! What the fuck? I still got my horse. I see Pegasus there. Hey, I'm not done with you guys. I got no arrows. Got nothing to throw. I'll be back. Oh, they stole my giant wood plank. Can't believe you have me saving your phone as scam likely. Yeah, that way nobody will be discerning. Getting a call from a pretty lady named Scam likely. That actually fucking sent me into a... Because that is the noise I only hear when I wake up in the morning. So I thought for a second, I'm like, oh, fuck, I have to wake up. Can I run into you at high speeds and kill you? Does that work? Because I don't have any weapons anymore. But I guess that's why we're... Do we miss our turn? No, our turn's coming up here. We got 7 minutes to get to where we need to go. Because the app is not helping. Oh no, our shock resistance. Whatever will we do? I'm going to look away from the screen. Okay, now it's connected. Give me directions to where I was going. It's fucking trying. Alright, cross the bridge. An error has occurred. Oh, I bet. This is the Kokiri Bridge. Alright, I thought he was gonna jump. I'm sorry, Pegasus. That's okay, girl. Nay. Halt. I have an idea. Is it a good one? No, but it's an idea nevertheless. Acquiesce. They won't expect this. This is how we'll fight off the Bokoblins. They're gonna hop on the... You're gonna get hop-ons. Okay, activate voice guidance. I don't think this shit's gonna work anymore. Hold on. A beautiful maiden. Oh, hey, wait. Hey, stop running! I'm normal! I'm normal! Hey, what's going on? You're here too. See the sights, right? You guys who want to see Sheaf of Kokiri? I was just saying that. Okay. Yep, thank you. I'm glad I have the instructions now. Finding a woman walking alone in the middle of the night, start chasing after her, saying, I'm normal, I'm not weird. I'm proceeding, just very, very slowly. I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna come back next week, and I'm not gonna fucking remember why I was doing this. I'm please proceeding. Hold on. Hold that thought, Pegasus. We gotta help Addison again. I'm not even seeking out these Addison missions. They come to me. Uh-huh. This my shit. All the girls want to be like this. Okay, wait. Wait. Okay. Okay, got it. Why the wheels? Uh-huh. This my shit. Ooh. Did I tell you guys that, I think I did. In my, I guess, history class, our history teacher played us a version of Holla Back Girl to teach us about the plague. And it went, this plague is bubonic, B-U-B-O-N-I-C. Ooh, fleas on rats, fleas on rats. And that's how we learned that it wasn't the rats' fault, the bubonic plague. It was actually the fleas on the back of the rats on the ships. And I will never forget that song as long as I live. I guess it goes to show that a real teacher will understand how to reach those kids. But a great teacher will understand how to make something so absurd that will dumbfound the kids and they will remember it forever. Because of how fucking weird it was. Alright, thank you, Addison. Am I running out of time here? Sleepover with Addison. We're not getting closer to what the phone is trying to tell me to go. Where the fuck did Okay. Pegasus, what is this? We are not taking this with us. Sorry. Sorry for doing that jump just then. Uh-huh. Sorry for doing tricks on it. Okay, well, I guess it is coming with us. We'll take down any enemies with this. I need to just get, like, any kind of weapon. Even if it's just a fucking stick, you know? I wish you could grab items by running by them. Can you? Nope. But I think I'm going the right way. Spotted tree frog. Don't move. Haha. This game rules. Well, I'm getting closer. I need to get to where the red is, so I need to follow. If I want to keep my horse, I need to follow the path, and then get there. It's a long path, but I'm traversing Hyrule. Yeah, I'm horsing here. I'm horsing around. Sorry, I unlocked a voice memory.
Ah, Kakariko Village.
Kakariko?
People that live here are quite peaceful, but that does not mean they are unwilling or unable to defend themselves. I would not be surprised if this village avoided the worst of the calamity, because any monsters that threatened it were summarily dealt with by the villagers themselves.
I don't know. It sounds like a group of people that would stand idly by. First, they came for my neighbor. Then they came for my Korok. So I need to look at the fucking map. Maybe I should buy things while I'm here. I have rupees. Rupingus usual, I see. But I don't have weapons. Alright, let's go to the pot store. I wonder what they sell here. Oh. These are ingredients. Take the arrows, though. Two. Got it. Now I have 20 arrows? I'm bad at math. Maybe I'm doing an archery build here. Because I do not have any melee weapons. Although I'm a terrible shot. But as you can tell by my health in the top left, I can't really get hit. Or else, you know. Actually, I've gone over time, I've just realized. Alright, next Thursday, remind future Andrew that he was going to the red on the map. Alright. Now time for the main event. What we're all been waiting for. How much progress can you make in Pokemon Violet in 22 minutes? That's a good question. I stand to guess. I'm making a guess. Well, I'm going to figure that out. And I'll play through the 8 most important games on the Nintendo Switch 2. And by that I mean 6 games that are exclusives currently and 2 that I started during the weekend and I just want to play. Or continuing Tears of the Kingdom. I think of any game to make the most progress in 22 minutes, it would be this. Alright, let's see. What was my team? Alright, Vespiquen. Dude, this team fucking sucks. But I made a promise to my best friend Faye that I will continue using this team. I can't. I'm going towards the thing. I'm not allowed to change my team at all. It's just going to be these. Got it. These. Hold on. These. I forgot how this fucking game works. I got these 5, right? Because the 6th one is going to be Miraidon. Yeah. Let's use our Vespiquen, shall we? The Vespiquen is going to be the ace of our team. I can firmly say these are 5 Pokemon that I've never used on a team before. Never used in a playthrough. Oh, you don't stand a fucking chance. Did we already do the Grass Gym? The Olive one was the... No, wait. No, because the Grass Gym is the Sunflora. So we haven't gotten there yet. Our team is going to get trounced at some point. Then he was fired for telling a student her religion was wrong. My school had a history teacher that would dress in full period-accurate armor. Alright, thank God you said armor. I was like, oh, hold on a second. One time in grade school, and I'm gonna play the young card here. I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid. We had to do presentations about, I don't know, different indigenous groups. And I wore a plastic headdress. This was like 5th grade. Maybe 6th. I want to believe it was 5th just to give myself the benefit of the doubt. But I honestly didn't become, like, a well-rounded person until I was, I don't know, like 22, 21, 21. A lot more Pokemon spawn. Alright, Vespiquen, deal with everyone. It's a lot easier to train in these areas, but it's a lot less engaging. Ba-da-da-da-dun-dun-dun. I mean, there's so much I want to do on stream. I do, because there aren't going to be any new Pokemon before, or until, rather, until Gen 8, because there's not going to be any new Pokemon in Legends EH, it's going to be new Megas. Should focus on, one, filling out my living decks, which is Miraidon and the Iron Lung, or whatever. But then also doing the shiny living decks, because I think it would take a long while, but I might as well start it now, right? Do it on stream. Irene the Artist. Why do we name her Turnover? Okay, this is a fairy type, so I am... Can I do anything to you? Yeah, I can Poison Fang. This is a strange team. I'm going off of vibes alone. The game certainly looks better. I would like to get a Grafaiai. But Frosmoth, or rather, Snom doesn't evolve into Frosmoth until like level like 40 something, right? Maybe 50? I guess we'll keep a Snom until that happens. Battle Art. Both are fiendishly tough pursuits. I am mostly just killing things with my Pokemon, grabbing items, so on and so forth. And then I'll make my way to the exclamation mark. Although the clock is ticking. I think Vespiquen's going to be the ace of our team for a while and is really going to hold this gang down. Alright, I need that one. Especially with how many Pokemon spawn on screen at once in this new up-resed Switch 2 edition. I like that this is a bad comparison, but that Nintendo and Game Freak are kind of having a Trump and Musk situation where although they're intrinsically tied to each other, Game Freak got a lot of flack for the game, so they're like, actually, it's Nintendo's fault. They didn't say that publicly, but showing off that one trailer at the Xbox showcase. Alright. Let's kill him. Team for the sickos. Real sickos, not gooners, of course. We've got Turnover, the Vespiquen. Slow Roasted, the Houndour. Ruben, the... Florigato, I think. Bottled Water, the... Alright, I don't remember a lot of these later Pokemon. It's not because of any, like, Gen 1 isms. It's more just, like, I wanted to go into the games blind. So I only registered the ones I used. Pokemon Company be like, you need to make a game basically every year, and no one will blame us, only Game Freak. Yeah, I guess it's Pokemon's fault. The Pokemon Company. This Game Freak isn't tied to them. I mean, they do own stake. I think it's HAL, Nintendo, and Game Freak, right? Slash. Let's get rid of fucking Fury Swipes. Let's get rid of Leer. Fury Swipes would come in handy. Perhaps, if we just run out of slashes. Alright. Adrian, the office worker. Oh, this was the... We have to help him hold up his sign. Okay. 22 minutes may seem like a lot, but not when you're in it. Let's go towards that exclamation. And Snows a lot the Snom. I didn't name that one. That was an in-game trade. Oh, I wanted to go to the gym. Oh. We should have gone here. Sorry. Vespiquen, keep fighting. Oh, God. Exerting its pressure. Exert my pressure, PP down. You're gonna need an ether. Guess who else learned Slash? Nice. I'm like a Caesar. Physical sweeper. Beat the Elite Four, master of the creatures. They should call you minimize your talents. Hella small. Alright, let's use a normal ladder because we don't have the climb ability yet. Let's focus on the gyms first. You're a timid nature. You ain't got the leather balls. If you think I'm bad now, Mega Evolve. Second, he recognized it. Sorry about what just happened. It will happen again. Oh, the stars are beautiful tonight. Oh, the Growlithe are running. Kids like you should be burning in hell. Ah! Am I able to get out of here? How did I get in here to begin with? You can't say it's not progress, because grinding is progress, alright? I'm getting my level up. I'm getting my money up. Kill this Rookidee! I forgot that I'm still, like... I'm remembering a little of what I played of Scarlet, or, like, how much I played Scarlet, because that was 2022 onward. Can you kill a Cloth? Is that possible? Who can kill a Cloth? You're like, what, a rock type? Rock, grass, fighting something? This is not going well. No, you're Pokemon. You're Pokemon. Oh, that guy just disappeared. Oh, get him, Florgato. There we go. Good job, team. Way better than normal battles. What was I saying? Something, something, Pokemon, something, something, friendship. Oh, yeah. I'm so used to traversing in Scarlet where I already have all the abilities unlocked. That looks awful. That I'm accustomed to climbing up the walls. Okay. Can we beat the grass gym in 13 minutes? I mean, we got Houndour, so maybe? Depends on how long the Sunflora puzzle lasts. It'll be a lot easier since we actually get to see... What is this, some sort of Nintendo? I would say so. In a manner of speaking. Alright, so... I imagine that's the gym. At the gym. I heard that the Sunflora game gimmick puzzle thing runs a lot better on the Switch 2. Where am I going? Am I going the right way? Oh, sorry. I wasn't I can't see my minimap because my monitor is covering it. Alright. This is the gym. At the gym. Pokemon with no frame drops, I never thought it was possible. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I'd seize the day, but I have to. We get 12 minutes, and I'm going to beat a gym. Ugh. Dude, there's a BOGO deal at Subway that lets you get a footlong for $1. What the fuck is BOGO? Is that something I need, or are you saying that this is a descriptor? BOGO isn't, it's like bogus bananas crazy. Pig goat banana cricket. I ain't reading all this. I read it in 2022. Because I do love some Subway. Buy one. Oh, buy one, get one off. Get a footlong for $1. So what, you buy one footlong and then you get a second footlong for $1. Is that what you're saying? Setup looks hella chill. Yeah, you're seeing all the games we've been playing in concurrency with the red square of the Labo, the Chibi Robo, the Switch 2, the Amiibos, the Smash Bros. Brawl, and the Donkey Kong 64. If you want more context, go to BH Ultra Turbo on YouTube and look at the 2025 playlist and then watch from the beginning if you need time to kill. Speaking of kill, go to the Sunflora lawn. Have you heard of the High Elves? Sunflora lawn, here we go. I think I could do this. I think I could pull this out. And I never pull out. Shit, you've been playing Brawl? Well, in February, we do this thing every year called Finish February, where I normally finish the games or continue the games I played in the previous year. But this year I wanted to, I've been doing edits, or I've been commissioning edits of streams for 2022, and one of those series that I didn't finish was my Super Smash Bros. Brawl Trophy Challenge 100%, which I didn't finish yet. And I still need to finish. Just whenever I have free time to go back to it, I suppose. Just not often. No. Okay. Get me back in town. The boys? Yeah, they're back in town. How many Sunflower do I need? Because here's one. Does it follow better? It looks like it follows better. Alright, let's climb the playground like a toddler. I understand that when you move into 3D, you have to do very different puzzles that facilitate 3D, but I love high places. She's foreshadowing her death. Alright, so none Sunflora, no more Sunflora here. Sunflora, Sunflora, Sunflora. This is fun. You gotta have your puzzles somewhere. Alleyway. Yes. Fuck. I think my issue when I was doing it is that the Sunflora had collision, so I kept running into them. And I would get myself, like, trapped in. Editor, play the footage from 2022. Wow, what a throwback that was. Hello? I don't want a crepe. Want a creepy? I'm selling creepypastas for one story on the dollar. You buy one, you get another one half off. At full price. Are you a Sunflora? You legally have to tell me if you're a Sunflora. Okay, so I think I got all the ones in town. Do I need to do the statues as well? It was like 12 or something, right? Not the Sun Kern. It's like a Subway deal or something. Why does everyone know about this Subway deal but me? I appreciate you guys telling me, because that shit means something to me, man. Any more around here? Guess I didn't really explore the town. How many do I... Oh, Quick Claw is going to help out a lot. But I don't have the time to equip it. I gotta look for Sunflora. I'll borrow this. Thank you. It's gotta be in the maze, right? Can I just jump on top? Wait. Okay, nice. Right, this is the bit I was getting... Not stuck as in confused, but stuck as in physically stuck. Because I would get jammed into a corner, and then they would all push me into the corner. Oh, you're a real Sunflora. Okay. Okay, now I can bring them back to the Sunflora lawn. Wait. Can I? Are they gonna get stuck? My army of Sunflora behind me. Was it saying go to the lawn because I have any, or go to the lawn because I have 10? Follow me, my children! Sunflora, an invasive species. And we're here to invade. I gotta look at the waypoint on the map specifically. 7 minutes. I wrangled them. You're just not a Subway shooter. Subway's near me got the buy two get foot. So, sorry, now it's buy 2 footlongs, get 1 free? Guys, that's a lot of sandwiches. Is it footlong anything? Or just footlong sandwiches? Can I get a footlong cookie with that? Can I get a churro? Perhaps an empanada? Alright, go to the building, talk to the staffer, right? That's what I'm doing. 5 minutes to kill this guy? I could do that. Maybe a little bit of overtime. So what is this deal? Because 3 footlongs is a lot of footlongs. I get like maybe 1 footlong in totality whenever I go to Subway. Either 2 6 inches or 1 footlong. But I guess that'll feed me for days. Free sandwich is free sandwich. Get down from there. It's gonna lag. I know there's dialogue and all that stuff, but I'm bashing A because I got 5 minutes. I think overall, this was a successful Nintendo Switch 2 rotation stream. However, maybe I'll remove some of the stuff from the rotation because they're not nearly as important. This dude's not seeing the potential. In 3 footlongs? I'm going to be so for real. I love Subway to death. One of my favorite places to go. It's so convenient. It's delicious. Buy Subway. But those sandwiches do not last. I'm not going to put them in the fridge because then they're just not... It's just over. Once you put it in the fridge, it's dead. It's done for. Okay. Now, I didn't bother to check. Do I actually have any fire moves? Ember's good. Alright. I'm not super worried about this. I'm a little worried about this. Let me look up Houndour Cerebi. Because I'm hitting the A button now. Because you evolve late, too. Because it's a Johto Mom, but you don't get it until you go to Kanto. Oh, 24? That's not that far away. Bam, bam. Give me the urge to go to Subway after. Dude, that's what I'm saying. They should sponsor me. I talk about them all the time. I think Slow Roasted's going to care. So for me, you buy a regular footlong sandwich and then get another for $1. Okay. That's still a lot of footlong, but I can see I can see the potential there. I understand now. Sudowoodo is a pure rock type. But if I remember correctly from 3 years ago, because we've been playing this game for 3 years, going to Terra type grass as the first turn. And then I just use Ember, and it'll be stab and super effective again. It might not kill it, because it didn't kill the other 2 Mons that were weaker, but the controller vibrates to the rhythm of what just happened. They should bring back... If they're bringing back, like, the GameCube controller, the N64, NES, Super Nintendo, using the Divine Feed... Divine. Yeah, Nintendo came down from the heavens to make us the perfect controller. Can I Terra type as well? But that'll make it... I'm trying to just get stabbed, because I think a Rock Throw might put me under. But I just need one more Ember. Maybe not. Anyway, what I'm saying is they should go back to the Wiimotes and have your controllers talk to you. Have little sounds come out of them. That's the only thing I want in the next Smash Bros. Game. Make it so that when I select them on the character select screen, they say, woohoo! Alright, we just beat the grass gym. You see my roommate wants to get this BOGO shit. That's true. I think my roommate left. Forever. I mean, fuck that. I'm getting 2 footlongs then. If it counts for all footlongs, I've never had the, I feel like a footlong cookie is too much cookie for one person to have. That's sort of like a... I've shared a footlong cookie with like 5 other dudes before. I've shared a lot with 5 dudes. No, but I've had 5 guys. We did it, gang. Possess 2 gym battles. Okay. Progress is progress is progress is progress. Stop giving me dialogue so I can save the game. And then do my cute little outro or whatever. One Piece. Oh. Pardon me. Oh, God. I forgot RB. Okay. I'm going to keep bashing the A button, but just in case it doesn't, you know, stop, allow me to. This has been the Nintendo Switch 2 stream. I want to try and do these every Thursday and have a rotation of multiple different Switch games to take over from the previous Thursday show that was the Nintendo Switch Kick the Bucket content. Maybe we'll have a different rotation each day. Who knows? We have 2 more before Bonanza comes out. There's 4 more Thursdays, but 2 of them I'm actually going to be either doing a gimmick or I will be on break. Alright, now I can save the game. So maybe instead of doing 8 games, I do 4 next week and then 4 the next. But that means that 4 of them are going to suck. Or maybe I do 2 that I like, 2 that I don't. 2. Anyway, I saved the game. Pokemon Violet, Legends of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Yakuza 0 Director's Cut, Bravely Default Flying Fair HD Remaster, Survival Kids 2025 Fast Fusion, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour, Mario Kart World. Does anyone want anything before I... Because this is just going to be the outro now. Did somebody want a raid or something? I was going by very quickly. I didn't really see it. Perhaps not. Oh, 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 oh. Vocal Ethan. Is she here? Wait, let me scroll. Oh. Is Ethan live? Is Ethan around? Ethan around. That's my favorite. I know I always say this. One of my favorite BoJack bits is that they reveal that Ethan, from his spin-off Ethan Around, is named like Ethan Hitler Smith. Alright, there's your raid. I miss the raid. I never said that I was small. I remember it all.